I just realized I was muted that whole time.
That's really unfortunate.
That's hilarious, right? I did the full intro. All right.
Well, we
I'll
heard it and it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was all right. The
Wait, are we audible?
yes, you guys are all audible.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
we're lighting up.
I went to unmute you guys and I muted myself. That's what happened. So that was the whole thing. I'll do it again real quick. Nobody puts Mama Splorker in the corner. Wrath of the Godkin. Finn created illusionary Ronnie. Kel did a cannonball. Ronnie went into death saves. Way brought them back. Finn created a magic chandelier that exists still on the battlefield above the Splorkers. Oz became a Splorker, nearly killed Astrid. Astrid came back from a near-death scenario. She has 1 HP left. She's probably going to die. Kel Thunderwave Splorkers to great success. Newly revived. Ronnie said, Finn, give me that thing you've been holding for me. And took the Mega Blood, and then Ronnie chugged it and got some temp HP, some new dice to use, and that's where we're at. So that's the short and sweet version of it. It's Summerfire 4 stat, aka Friday at 3:30 p.m., and this battle is raging towards an epic conclusion. Okay, now we're ready to go. Okay, first off, it is the Splorker's turn. This refers to, I think there's only one left on the map right now, right? In front of you guys. As far as you know, and to be clear, Cal, this Ankylosaurus that's here, that's just for usage, right? That's not for...
Yeah, I think we put that on when we were messing around with the tokens and stuff, but I don't think it needs to be there anymore. We can just delete it.
Okay. Alrighty, it's Splorkin time. Alright, so this Splorker is right between Ronnie. If I were a Splorker, who would I kill? Oh, actually, I just realized. Well, maybe I'll save that as a secret for you guys. You like secrets.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
So say it the stripper in the office. Okay. Okay, this
You can always...
this one is going to use Psychic Tendrils on Oz first. D8. 5. Okay, Oz-ish. Please make a DC 15 Wisdom save or become charmed. 18! Okay, so you will take some damage, but it's not very much. That's not working. 4, so you take 2 psychic damage. All right, this one is going to go to Ronnie Ozish.
Okay.
Get your sheet ready. I'm going to ask for a save for, let's see, what stat? Probably Wisdom, but we'll see. 1. Okay, please give me a Wisdom save. DC 15 is the save. Saved. All right. Good roll. All right, you're going to take half damage, though. So this could be curtains for Ronnie. 6!
That is...
Ronnie survives with 3 HP.
3 hit points.
Okay, that's the end. I think this guy isn't in anyone's attack range, is it? So this guy is going, what's his speed? 30? 5, 10, 15, 20 is going to move here to try to chase Astrid. Okay, it's Oz's turn now.
All right. I have to remember what Oz was doing.
Oz seems to have his fire shield still up. How long does that last?
It was 10 minutes, so I think you said that Oz had 2 minutes left going into this fight. That
Yeah,
8 minutes
probably
had
too.
passed.
That's
Fire
fair.
shield is great. It's not concentration.
Yeah, that is pretty fantastic. It would suck if it was. Just because you're taking hits with it all the time. Not you specifically, but that's like the way it works, right? I've got too much sun.
Yes.
There we go.
I think I'm just gonna start out strong today with a fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah.
All right. Can you get both those guys in there?
Yes, very much. I can get everyone currently on the map in it.
It's 30, right?
It's
Oh
20.
my god.
That's 20. Oh yeah. You can't get illusionary Anki. Okay, so that means Dex saves from both of our big bads.
You gotta measure diagonally. The space is better that way.
Well, I'm technically the opposition here. Okay, so Dex saves both. What's the DC again?
Dex save 16.
16. Splork Prime passes. Didn't Splork Prime have that elemental whatever on him?
Yes.
Elemental
Mama
Bane.
Splork is elemental baned, so they lose any resistances and they take an extra 2d6.
How long does Elemental Bane last, by the way?
I think it's a minute. I can check.
So this other Splorker...
Yeah, it's up to a minute, so 10 full turns.
Yeah, we're
Or
safe
10
then.
full, not turns, rounds.
So, regular Splork has a resistance to fire, which would make it 13. So it's not halved again, so it's just 13 to him. But the big one is his resistances are gone, but his is halved because he passed the save. So he takes the full 13.
I also take 2d6 of fire.
From a higher level? Or... Oh, from the
Elemental
Bane. Yeah. Okay, that'll take him down another 9 HP. Okay. He's still hanging in there. They both look about equally battered and bruised at this point. They are both bloodied. Oz, you gonna stay right there?
Yeah, Oz gets the feeling he might need to stay by Astrid with his other potion of healing. Just in case.
Yeah.
Can we tell if they're close to their last legs or not?
Both of them are bloodied. Both of them are hanging in there. You don't think... you think it could... Actually, everyone give me a, who wants to roll this, give me a perception check on the enemy right now. Okay, Finn, based on what you can see and can communicate via the tattoo to the others, the big Splorker looks like it could probably handle 1 or 2 more attacks, and the littler one looks like it could probably handle 2 to 3. If these were Ronnie size attacks, you might be able to get it down in 1 or 2. You might be able to have that. But
Okay.
if you guys teamed up on either of them, they could probably be down in a round. That's what you think based on what's going on. And having fought a bunch of Splorkers before. That's sort of where you're at mentally. Okay. Speaking of which, it is Finn's turn right now. Finn, are you still dazzled from before?
I want to say yes because, as far as I know, the Mama Splorker has to be dead in order for the effect to stop. Right? That was the big problem last time.
Well, was it Mama Splorker? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was Mama Splorker, yeah. So yes, I want to say, which sucks for me.
Right.
I think though. Okay, I'm gonna just try to cut the chandelier down. That's on top of
Okay.
it.
I'm
going to.
One moment, please,
Sure.
while I double check something, because I think I did. Okay, I have full disclosure patch notes what Dazzled does. This is not good for Finn right now, but it will be good for Finn in the future as it'll make her boomerang more powerful. Dazzled creatures have typically had -5 to hit. They now also have -5 to skill checks. So, for example, that would have been a 17 on your perception before. Until you were stopped being dazzled.
Right.
However, to hit an object is DC 5. So you have a -5. So all you have to do is get a 10. All you have to do is get a 10 or higher on this hit to cut it down with one of your ranged weapons.
Promising. Yeah, I'm actually going to use my wonderful sparks to do this.
Okie doke. 17 -5 is 12, so that'll hit. That will burn the chandelier's rope and cause it to crash down for how much damage?
That is going to be 2d10 magical bludgeoning.
Okay, great.
Plus a 1d6 for each 10 feet it falls.
It's probably not falling a full 10 feet here because you're in so close corridors. So it'll probably just do the 2d10. All right, roll that damage for me. 15, that's big.
15.
As it crashes down on it, you see it writhe in pain. It's starting to try to free itself from the base of all these roots that it's attached to. It's like writhing. No. Give me a wisdom save, everybody, just to see what's up.
Wisdom save. Ronnie gets a +4. Kel gets a +4, and Finn gets a +4.
Okay, Kel, you can see Kel and Finn, you can see that this thing is ripping itself open. You're sending like danger to everybody else on the side in the hand tattoo, and Kel, you can tell just by your knowledge of biology that this thing, as it's ripping itself, it is hurting itself too. This isn't getting ready for some second phase. This thing is on its last legs, trying to cut itself free as a chance. It's trying to escape. It's that much in pain.
I'll call out to the rest of the guys. Everyone, I think it's trying to run away. We need to stop it.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Do you have any ideas?
It rhymes with Shmi Rex.
What?
It rhymes with me X.
I'd like to imagine they're like holding their hands up like a communicator and thinking really hard at each other, eye to eye, because they're right next to each other.
A bro huddle.
Do you picture that Kel's thinking it, and then Way's just like,
what?
just so confused, just, I might be concussed. What?
As the things like behind them. Huh? It's hard to hear. This thing's loud. Finn, do you want to do a bonus action or anything else? Movement?
Is Smoke Bomb a bonus action? It doesn't say so on my sheet.
Here, I can check it out for you.
You can throw a colorful smoke bomb 30 feet.
I'm opening your sheet right now, so if it does anything weird, that's why.
Okay, I won't touch it. I do want to move, though. I want to move here and just be in heal range for the people that I can perceive might need it immediately. Actually, no, administering a healing pod is an action, right? Darn it. How about throwing a healing pod? Huh?
I would still argue that's a good spot to be in because now you're gonna get heals.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is fine.
I'm gonna edit it right now and say
Okay.
it is a bonus action
It sounds like it would be.
because it doesn't do damage,
So I'm glad. Yeah, it's fully for like.
and it costs a
Stop
trick too.
Yeah. I would
you'll-
like to then.
You only have one trick left. Does Wonderful Sparks cost a trick?
No,
it doesn't.
that's the item.
Great.
Yeah. But I will hold an action since I believe cutting down the rope technically is a bonus action as well, at least as stated on the sheet. I will hold my action to smoke bomb Mama Splorker if it starts to get far away enough.
Wait, cutting the rope is a bonus action?
Yes, for Expandolier.
Well, that means you didn't do an action.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Is it-
right, heals. Ah, okay. The
Well-
thing's escaping. Everyone's hurting. Yeah.
No, that's
I
that's
think-
not what I was saying. I'm just saying, like,
Oh.
I'm just checking your sheet again. Expandolier as a bonus action, Finny can toss the thing up. No, okay.
Did I misread it?
As a bonus action, you can throw up the Expandolier, right?
Oh, okay.
As an action, you cut it with your
I can
ranged
cut it.
attack. So you still
I
have a
see.
bonus action now. So if you want to do smoke bomb and then move, you can. That's what I'm trying to say. Up to you though.
I'm not gonna smoke bomb yet. That's just in my pocket.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay. So you've moved
Okay.
a little bit.
my bad.
It's Kelken's turn. Kelken is here. Kelken is in
Okay.
danger, guys. He's missing 2 HP. Just so you guys know.
He's-
Guys, I need
He's going-
heals.
It's like when we're playing with a Genji in Overwatch, all the way in the back line. I
Oh
my
need
God.
you.
A mile away from the point.
Yeah, exactly. Not making any effort to move towards a healing pack or the healer. Healer, why aren't you
I
diving?
am gonna move up to Ronnie and say, sorry, I don't have any healing, but I do have something that should keep you
Oh, boy.
going for a while, and I will
Okay.
cast Polymorph on Ronnie.
To turn Ronnie into a T-Rex?
Wait, are you gonna turn Ronnie into a T-Rex, or are you gonna turn Way into a T-Rex? Because Ronnie's got the lightning spear; they can do double damage. I have no spell slots.
But Ronnie also has Mega Blood flowing through them for so much more damage.
Hey,
Okay.
I mean, Kel's in charge of 2 characters now, and they both agree.
That's true. Yeah, Way. I
Those are-
want to become a T-Rex. Ronnie.
Wait, do we have a T-Rex sheet?
Was that your Ronnie
Yeah, we
boy?
do. I can just drag it on, I think, because you
Where
added
is
it.
it?
We did this last week. It's next to Sidekicks. I mean, it's in Sidekicks.
Oh, it's in Sidekicks. Got it. Okay. That's big. Wait, how
Yeah, it
tall
is.
are you? This could be bad.
Oh my god.
Wait, how does it say any stats about T-Rexes?
This ship is gonna
Well,
just crumble.
I think it's just huge sized, right? I don't know about specific height. I could look it up.
Wait,
Just rip and
How
tear through the
tall
top
are-
floor.
rip and tear?
Until
Yeah.
it's done.
Okay. Oz, as the Dragon King, please roll a d20.
Just straight D20.
Yeah, just roll a d20 to determine the T-Rex's height. Okay. It is 12 feet tall.
Hey.
Okay. So that means okay, Kel, roll a strength save.
Oh boy. I do have a +4.
Actually,
Thank you.
Actually,
Wei.
Ronnie roll a strength save. Kel as Ronnie.
Oh, okay.
We
It'll
did
say.
establish that the ceiling is 15 feet up in the previous episode.
Did we?
Oh,
I think we
hell
did.
yeah!
Within
I don't
this area?
Remember what spell or like if Oz jumping down it was, but I feel like 15 feet was mentioned.
Oh, I think that was when Oz got turned into a Splurker. Right?
I think 15 feet is
I thought
a
it was
Yeah, I
crazy.
think
we were all jumping down.
That's a crazy height,
regardless-
Well,
but
it's the reach that the
33.
Splurker had to get to Oz, right?
Oh,
She was
maybe
up
you're
on
right.
the.
oh yeah.
I'm not crazy.
No, I think you're right. But I'm saying
We've
I'm
been on the
fucking
boat
crazy
for
because
years.
15 feet is way too tall. However, here's what's going to
It might have
happen
been like
because
a
of that
pen.
natural 20. As the T-Rex grows, it's tilted back. It's not like vertical or horizontal like in its normal stance. It like Ronnie like tilts up and smashes through the ceiling of the boat above.
Mhm.
At this point, the what's Ronnie's spell save DC?
Ronnie's spell save DC is 14.
Okay, 14. Okay. 2. Okay. 8. Okay. So the Mama Splurker gets hit with debris for 8 bludgeoning damage as the T-Rex smashes through the ceiling. Okay, there's a
Beautiful.
T-Rex in the boat. It has a little bit more room to move because the ceiling of the boat is now smashed above.
And Kel just looks at it with tears in his eyes. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Ronnie blushes.
Is this a good idea? Finn somehow gets farther away.
Okay, I put the hole above you guys on the boat. All right, so Kel, that's your polymorph. What is your bonus action? Invisibility.
My bonus action, yeah, I'll use my final invisibility and hidden step for the turn.
Okay, ninja'd out. All right, Splork Prime sees this giant thing in front of it and is just like, it's gonna try to use psychic tendrils to do something to the T-Rex. 6. Okay, T-Rex, give me a dex save.
Okay, not very dexterous.
4.
17.
That's a 17.
Plus 4, thank God for that. 17 meets it, or not, doesn't meet it, beat it, but it passes. It would not have without way. Just FYI. And okay. It'll take 4 psychic damage. It's gonna try again on T-Rex. 2. T-Rex, make a wisdom save. Plus 4 is 12. Fail. T-Rex is dazzled now.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, T-Rex is dazzled and will take a certain amount of damage.
This
How do
is
you
also
lose
mom-
polymorph?
Or is this... Yeah, I use polymorph.
How long does polymorph last, and is it concentration?
It is concentration, lasts for up to an hour.
Okay, good.
That's so busted you can go invisible afterwards too.
Yeah, I know.
He's so
That's
cool.
an incredible. Yeah. Okay. 3d8. You take 9 psychic damage, Mr. T-Rex. Okay, it's Way's turn.
Yeah, I'm going to scramble up onto the dinosaur, onto Rontosaurus Rex. There. And then I'm going to activate Channel Divinity. Where did it go? Sacred Weapon.
Why isn't this working? I just want Way to be on top, if you know what I mean.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
All right, sacred weapon.
So now I get a plus. Every hit I make with Vivarius Thorn is going to do 4 extra. I don't know, charisma damage.
Are you dazzled too?
Me?
Yeah. Oh no, T-Rex is
Nor.
dazzled. That's fine.
I can put myself. Oh, hold on. I can put myself down here if that works better, so you can see all the icons.
Yeah, I just want to put you.
Or do we want to put me up here so that I am emotionally on top of them?
I'll move Ronnie out of the way in any case. So it's easier for
Spiritually.
him to move
I don't know
around.
why I can't send this to back. I normally can.
I just moved Ronnie out of the way.
That's weird. It's like way won't go to front. Bring to front. Oh well.
Way is in front of the T-Rex in my view.
Yeah,
Oh,
for all
must-
of us. Ray is
Oh, okay, so
on
it is
front.
working. It's just a visual error here. I'll refresh.
Who's manhandling me? Oh, and I'm gonna bonus action heal myself.
Hey. Wait,
That's
you can just
hilarious.
stab
It's
yourself for
still
heals,
it's
right?
still not for me. Even after I refreshed. That's weird. Oh well. Yeah, it is on the camera too. That's crazy. Why? Why?
I'm sure if you refreshed, it would work. It must.
I
be
did
client
refresh.
side.
That's the crazy thing.
Oh,
It doesn't. It's not even the same
Weird.
type of glitch as normal. All right, Ronnie's gonna hide behind this Ankylosaurus, I guess. All right, what's going on? I lost track. What's going on? 2d4 for healing.
Yeah.
To
Myself.
yourself. Okay. Wait, what was your action? Oh, sacred weapon.
Yeah, it takes a full action.
Okay, Astrid's turn. Astrid sees this. Oh, actually, what's going to happen now is Splork Prime is going to use its legendary action on way to do a Psychic Tendrils. Make a dex save way. +4, of
Dex
course.
save.
Okay, easy pass. Okay. Where you'll take 5 psychic damage. Okay, it's Astrid's turn. Astrid is realizing now that this Splorker is not going to let her go, so she's just going to try to fight back at it. Did you give Astrid a healing pot, Oz? I feel like you did. Or
Oz
did she
did
already
give her
use
a
it?
healing potion. I think she used it right away. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, she's got some healing, so I feel like she has to. I just didn't take it off my inventory. Okay. Astrid is going to just Vicious Spear twice. 15 and 23. I think the 15 will, misses. 23 hits for, 11 piercing. Nice one. Okay. She skewers it, but it's still up. Ronnie's turn. Ronnie the T-Rex.
Ronnie
No,
Rex.
not much-
Brontosaurus Rex.
not much
Hey.
a T-Rex can do, but will bite the Mama Splorker.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 1.
Nat 1. It bites itself. It does.
Ooh. It bites itself for 123 damage.
Okay. So, that does not hit.
Love to see it. Okay. It does make another attack, tail attack, for 26.
That'll
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
26 hits. All right, Oddish, how do you want to do this?
Yay!
I mean, after embarrassingly biting itself, I feel like Ronnie the T-Rex is very embarrassed and just like turns around and bitch slaps this thing with its tail. Absolutely. If it can send it flying, absolutely will.
Yeah, here's what's going to happen. You're going to turn around in shame, blushing, and you hit it, and it rips it free from its binding and goes sailing fly over Oz's head and lands over here. Everyone ducking out of
Oh
the
my
way as its corpse lands here, cut free. Make a intelligence save.
Intelligence?
Yeah. Okay, wait. As this big thing is cut free, you're like, could be a fine trophy.
Home run.
What?
Is
what-
it over?
yeah.
Is it done? Can we leave?
Well, the hard part's over. We just gotta kill the last Splork. Also, how is the little baby Splork looking now that Mama's dead?
He seems happy as a squid.
Just
Damn.
the whole party just turns to look at this bloodied splorker like, you're next.
It angrily rides. Oz, make a wisdom save, since you're the closest to the other Splorker. He is one weird looking guy. Okay, Ronnie Rex, would you like to move?
Yes. Ronnie Rex will sprint at full tilt towards the currently up smaller Splorker. Movement of 50 feet. Wow.
Damn.
5, 10, 15. There you go.
Ooh.
Okay, Way will come along. Um,
I guess Ronnie and Finn are no longer dazzled, right?
Yeah, I'm free.
That's true. Okay, they're both not dazzled. Ronnie moved. All right, the Splorker is here. It sees the T-Rex come towards it. Okay.
I don't like that laugh.
Okay, it is going to disengage.
He said nope.
Yeah, he said no, but he's gonna run this way.
It's like a whole lot of opportunity attacks to me.
Disengage,
True.
so-
Yeah, I disengaged.
Oh,
I disengaged.
Yeah.
okay, Splork, Splork Rogue. Dang.
Okay, that's his action. Oz, it's your turn.
Kill him.
Oz goes to attack it, then has an idea. I would like to cast Luke's Resilience Sphere around this thing. It's not getting
Yes.
away, we're getting a prize.
Okay. He's now
I
in a
don't know what we're
sphere.
gonna
Eyeballs.
do with it, but Oz wants it. I don't remember what roll it has to make if it's not willing.
Must make a dex
It's a
saving
dex-
throw.
Deck safe. All right, 16 to beat.
Okay. I'm not sure what's happening, but we're gonna find
New
out.
friend.
Your friend? No.
Okay, dex save. 4.
Mm.
Okay, so it's
Well.
in the sphere.
do we do with it?
Kill it?
It's Ronnie's chew toy in a minute.
I mean,
The T-Rex smacks their lips.
to question it, we could figure out things about it. I mean, we got one alive now.
Does it? We know it's smart because it looks at bodies, but do we know if it speaks common?
I mean, we could try.
Can't we just put the poor disgusting thing out of its misery?
I mean, we could.
We already have our trophy, right? Like the big one. I guess we could
yeah.
study that if we want.
I thought we needed the big one's head.
We need the well. Maybe we should take the whole big thing because it is going to be small compared to a Barnacle.
Right, so, oh, what if we just say that this whole thing's body is the head? And it just, you know... we
Well,
suck
remember
it up-
when we fought the last Barney? The head split open, and then there's a little duder inside. I was just going to say that that's the duder.
Oh, right. And, you know, that requires a science lesson, sort of, to the general public, but I feel like Kel can pull that off pretty well.
Oh, 100%. I don't know what more I could learn by this thing being alive. Maybe how its magic works, but we have plenty of dead bodies, so I don't mind just taking one of those.
Way inside your head, you're going to hear Fabian say, well, you could always give it to Al. Perhaps he'd be able to cut it open and find out more of these things.
Oh yeah, and Way's going to say this aloud, just like, oh yeah, Al would. He might want one if we want to bring a body. Might give us some brownie points. Get some exploding swords back.
Maybe a shop discount?
Hey, wait, Miss Affinity, you're still in combat.
Oh, are we? Sorry, I didn't know if it being immobilized was,
Wait, did you move? You were like over here. Stop
I was-
moving.
No, I was right here.
Now you're fat.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So it is immobilized, but it is still aggressive and in combat.
It's just, like, wriggling around.
Yeah, it's learning how to move its hamster ball now. Alright, Finn, what would you like to do?
Oh shit, it's my turn. That went fast. I would love to... I just smoke bomb anyway, just in case. No, just kidding.
Put the smoke somehow inside the hamster ball and it just suffocates.
I don't have much I want to do, to be honest with you. I think I want to heal Wei, but to heal Wei I have to touch him, so that's annoying. Actually, is Oz okay? It's just Wei. Okay. I will begrudgingly climb the dinosaur.
Okay.
And cure wounds.
No.
I can't believe this. I will cure wounds.
I mean, I gotta say, the view from up here, still
Enumerate
horrible, but it
tokens?
is kind of fun.
What does that fucking
Yeah,
mean?
I was gonna say the view of, oh, you know, blood and guts and squid parts.
Dead Splorker, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Charming.
If we were in a place that was a little less shitty, this would be so much better.
I feel like a lot of the places we've been, that could be the same sentiment recently.
Fair. How much do I get healed for?
You get a whopping 2d4 plus 4.
I mean, yeah, I 2d4 plus 4? Okay. Do I roll it or do you roll it?
You can roll it if you want. It doesn't specify.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
10
okay.
total.
Plus
Nice.
4.
Alright, Kel, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm also just curious, does the friendship tattoo work in Tyrannosaurus form for Ani, or no?
Technically, yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay. I think Ronnie would be worried about taking this thing alive back into the village in case anything goes wrong and we set it loose on the other townsfolk and friends. So I think Ronnie suggests that we just kill this thing and be done with it. But what does everyone else think?
Here's what Ronnie would ask.
You know, I'm not. No offense, Oz, but I don't really want that thing running around the house, if that's your intention.
So, no Splurker Butler?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But, like,
I
we
would
could
vote-
talk to it.
What if we got a Splorketo to train into butlerhood? I feel like this guy's too grown up. You know, he's set in his
you-
way.
Serious right now?
Think of how cool it would be to have a squid butler.
She just puts her hand in her on her face, like her head in her hands.
We can test that right now. Kel will run up as close as he can and yell to the Splorker, "Do you understand us?"
Let's see if it does. Make a charisma roll, please.
That shouldn't be the T-Rex, but it is Kel.
What's Kel's charisma modifier?
That's a -1. Like, I rolled from Kel's sheet, it's just the,
Oh, it's just his. Yeah.
changing between, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it can't understand you, but it recognizes that you're trying to communicate, and inside your head you hear, "Release me."
You know, some of us here are willing to kind of do that. Just, are you going to attack us immediately?
Are you talking out loud or in your head?
I guess in my head, and if it doesn't
Wait, are
respond,
you
then
still
I'll say it out
invisible?
loud.
No, you're
I
not,
shouldn't
right?
be anymore.
Okay, and you walked up to it?
That's as far as I can move. So that's as far as I walked.
Okay. So, wait, could you repeat what you said?
You know, we're kind of thinking about it maybe, but are you going to still be aggressive? Are you going to attack us the moment we let our guard down?
Yeah, there's a long pause, and you hear it say, "No."
Insight.
make an insight check. Yeah, it's clearly lying.
Okay, Oz, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I really don't think this guy is going to cooperate at all.
We can't bully him into a butler uniform.
Truly? No.
Are you sure?
I'm so unbelievably sure.
Oh.
That being said, I can't reach it on my turn, so if you want to keep the sphere up until someone can actually hit it, be my guest.
I mean, we could, like, roll him up onto the deck. We got, like, a minute to talk to him before this breaks.
That's fair. I don't want to rain on your parade. Do whatever you feel is right. But he did talk to me, just letting you know. He fully intends to kill us.
Wait,
Oh,
you could
awesome.
talk to him? Does that
I
make
think
him
anyone-
an animal? You could talk to animals, right?
I think anyone can talk to this guy, if I'm being honest with you. You could probably do it too.
If I could use the message spell to talk to him.
Kel can't really reach this thing, and even if he could ranged attack it, I don't think he has anything to deal a finishing blow, so he'll just end his turn there.
Okay. Wei, it's your go.
I'm just gonna jump down here. That's 30 feet. I've kind of got my back to the Splorker, but what I want to do is look at Mama Splork and see if I can find a way to make it look more Barnacoth-y.
Investigate it.
Investigate.
Okay. Based on what you're saying, you're looking at, you recognize that it doesn't look size-wise anything like the Barnacoth. But you do remember what you were just saying about the fact that when you cracked it open before, there was some sort of creature inside. You could certainly make an argument that this thing is like the brain of the creature or something like that. It was too heavy to bring back the rest of it, but you brought back this. You'd say it's some sort of weird abomination. There's definitely a way to sell it if you're clever enough.
Okay.
But you also think that like the more of it you can take back, the better, and it is a big, heavy thing, so you're going to need to lug it up or use the T-Rex.
Yeah, I was about to say, Ronnie, I know this is going to taste gross, but I think you're going to need to carry this back whole hog. I don't think we can just bring back the head.
If Ronnie could talk, they would say that they're not just a pack horse. But Ronnie will do what's necessary and scoop the sphere up into their mouth.
Oh, not the sphere, the mama sphere, the big body.
Oh, sure. Oh, this is gonna taste horrible.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If that doesn't constitute my action, I'm gonna hold my action to attack when the Splorker, when the sphere dissipates and the Splorker attacks.
Okay, sounds good. What's
well,
your
Oz can do
action?
that at any moment, right? Because concentration.
Yeah,
It is concentration.
I'll still just hold it.
Okay. What's the action though?
I'm fire my gun when the sphere goes down.
Okay. Astrid is gonna turn to you guys. What are you, nuts? Just kill the thing.
I thought it would be fun.
I don't want to be a burden here, but I'm not doing so hot.
I'll be honest, catching the fleeing creature in the spear was just more like a reaction without any thought.
Ronnie will friendship tattoo and say, "You did a good job. You stopped it from getting away. You did well."
Regardless, I don't know how much longer I can hold out, guys.
I think we're done here. Regardless if
We
we
just gotta
take.
kill it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in one turn, this thing's gonna get eaten. So
In one what?
in one turn, this thing's about to get eaten.
I just stopped questioning it. Just Kel goes on about words sometimes.
Fine. As soon as it gets out of the sphere, I'm gonna stab it. She's gonna hold an action to multi-attack the thing. Ronnie, it's your go.
T-Rex is just gonna go up to the thing, ask Oz to lower the sphere if he can.
Am I able to break concentration out of turn order?
I
'Cause
think
Oz
you
will
are,
do that
right?
if need to.
Yeah, I
Wait,
think so.
should we wait? Should we strategically keep it up during the Splorker's turn and then let it down?
That's what I was thinking, because Oz goes right after the Splorker, but it might
That's-
try to roll up the stairs. I don't know how it would manage stairs in a hamster
it's-
ball.
It can't because it's got there's the thing in place at the top of the stairs because we couldn't use the stairs to get down.
Yeah, you can
Spear ain't
break
got
it
no
out. too.
hands. It can't break it.
But it could
You ain't
also
got no
try to
legs
go
to
bowling
tap
for
in.
owls.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this thing. If you lower the sphere right now, Astrid has attacks queued, Wei has attacks queued, the T-Rex has 2. I don't see it getting out of this.
Do you
Yeah.
have reach?
I'm just worried that it's
Yeah.
gonna
The T-Rex does have
kill
reach. Yeah.
Astrid.
Right, yeah.
I
Since
think it
it's
might
already
be
cornered.
dead before it kills Astrid.
Yeah.
But Oz can wait till his turn. There's not really much harm in that, other than it may roll away a little bit. But then Oz can just push it back.
Okay. So you're holding an action to multi-attack. Ronnie?
Yes. Can I hold a multi-attack action, or will it just count for one attack?
That's a good question. I guess you're right. You can't. But that's silly. I want her to be able to make lots of attacks. Okay.
I mean, hey, you're the DM.
Yep. Well, we can look at that at another time. I'm not going to change rules mid-game. Okay, so it is... Yeah, you can't multi-attack from a held action. Okay, so... It is now the Splorker's turn. Splorker is going to... Huh? Wow. Do that.
Ghost.
It's the Splorker.
Yeah.
Meowth is Splurker confirmed.
I knew it!
Public enemy number 1.
Oh, more like public enemy number 5. What a cute baby. Okay, the Splorker is going to try to roll the sphere into Oz to damage him.
I was right. He's gonna go bowling for owls.
I don't know how, if at all, this works, but yeah, he's gonna use his strength to try to bump Oz. Natural 20!
Oh my god.
Okay.
God damn it.
I think the most this could possibly do is a d6 of bludgeoning. Ha
Oh my god.
He rolls a natural 20 and a 1 at the same time. So Oz takes 2 bludgeoning damage as it gently rolls against you.
He rolls on his toes.
Wait, this is concentration, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
what do I roll for con again? I swear
It's
this
half the
breaks
damage.
Well, wait,
It's,
is 2
higher.
more than...
Well,
I mean,
any
if
damage
it's-
crosses the con threshold. It's just you'll still have to roll above a 10.
Yeah, it's
minimum is
10 or the half damage, whichever is more.
Yeah.
The T-Rex seeing the Splorker hurt Oz narrows their eyes like you're about to pay for that.
You know what? Oz isn't even gonna roll concentration. He's just gonna let it break.
Alright.
This thing knows what it signed up for.
Flame
Okay,
of fire.
so yeah, that misses, that hits. Everyone starts hitting it, basically. Okay, she misses.
Just Oz jumps back, grabbing his little bird foot like, ah, ah.
Okay, 23 piercing, right? It's still up, but just barely.
Can Ronnie expend an altered dice to add another damage die to that roll?
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Hey.
That'll do it. You chomp down on it, basically cutting it in half and then spitting it out. It doesn't taste awful as you expected, but it kind of tastes like warm day-old calamari. And that will bring you out of combat, finally. That's right, Chewie.
Hey.
Okay, let's... could you switch us over to the creepy playlist when you get a chance?
Oh.
Okay. You guys are out of turn order, finally. You've got the big Mama Splorker corpse. In the center. What's that red thing? Is that...
That's Ronnie. That's where the illusion of Ronnie was.
Okay, the illusion's over, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. And we're gonna say at this point, as you guys catch a breather, you still have spiritual weapon or whatever it is up. What's your thing, Way?
Sacred weapon. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to use it, so I'll just go up while I still have it. I'm gonna bonk this thing until it breaks.
Okay.
Do I need to? Should I roll for it?
Yes, please do. Okay, that hits. For 8 piercing.
And that'll be 12. 12 because the
12
extra
piercing.
charisma. Yeah.
Okay. You cut a sizable hole in it, and water begins coming into the boat.
Well,
Oh, time to get out of here.
Okay.
T-Rex
Shit.
will yank, try and snatch the big Splorker corpse and drag it along.
Okay. You are going to be a little bit... Actually, no, he's probably powerful enough that he can pick it up. It's just a little bit. Choral harp of the Siren Song?
Sorry, I
Well-
just want to see if it gives me water breathing.
The T-Rex the T-Rex has 25 strength if
oh, it does
So-
grant water breathing.
Yes. Amazing.
You just can't fucking swim because you're holding a harp. Okay.
Says you.
Is this deck underwater or
Yes.
when you okay, fair.
Okay,
You do
so...
have water walking up.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the spell says happens if you're underwater.
I would assume you get
Then we
pushed up
float
to the
up.
surface, right?
If you target
Yeah.
if the creature is submerged in a liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface of the liquid at a rate of 60 feet per round. So we all float.
Down here.
Yeah.
We all float down here.
No.
Okay. The
Alright.
ship is rapidly filling with water. Well, not rapidly, but at a pace where you feel like in the next 10 minutes you could be at least ankle deep in this shit. What would you like to do?
Real quick, can Oz do his little sniff for treasure thing
Sure.
before we lose the chance forever with this boat?
You can, for sure.
Okay. Oh, well,
Oof.
What do you need to get it? 15 or higher?
15 or higher. I don't think Oz has ever made that roll.
Do you want to luck point it?
I mean, if this is the last thing we're doing today, why not? Let's burn that last luck point.
Nice.
Ooh,
Okay.
I think that might be the first time this worked.
Yeah, I think it is. Okay. As you sniff around, you smell some oddities in this area over yonder. At the base, where the mast meets the tentacles, you find a huge pile of treasure with 500 copper, 5,000 silver, 2,000 gold, 100 platinum, and 10 50 gold gems. You also find some Kiadam's ointments, a drift globe, and a potion of animal friendship.
The party just sees him start sniffing the air. He kind of like gets down on all fours and just starts sniffing like a bloodhound and just kind of going back and forth a little bit until he pinpoints on the location. Oh, I found a thing!
Like another splorker or like a cool thing?
I found a whole lot of
Legally have to
shinies.
tell us.
Finn, there's water. Help me get all this before it gets covered in water, please.
Oh, all right, shit. I'll start grabbing whatever Oz points at.
Oz just blindly shovels it into the bag. He figures they can divide it up afterwards.
While you guys are doing that, Astrid is going to turn to you guys and looks to the left side of the ship and is like, hey, there's another room over there. I'm going to go up and flag down the tugboat. And with that, Astrid goes above deck.
Okay.
If the T-Rex can't fit through the hole as the ship is filling up with water, Ronnie will like carry the corpse up the deck with Astrid.
T-Rex has some options because there is a hole above you now. There's the hole over here that you created as well. So to get to the deck just above you, shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Okay.
We looking at the squishies down here, going through the hole, or do we just run upstairs and dive off?
I mean, water walking, if you dive off, that might be like hitting the floor.
So, if I try to go out the hole, will I just bonk into a wall? How does this work?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna try to go through the hole.
What hole? The
hole with the leak coming
there's
through.
really not enough room for you to go through. Way just hacked about I don't know, like a bucket-sized hole in there.
Okay.
So it's just pouring salt water in.
I can just keep doing that until it's big enough.
Yeah, you could.
I mean,
it would just sink the boat
Wait,
faster,
I
but
can help.
yes.
sure.
Oz pulls
Yeah.
out
I
his
mean,
hammer.
maybe wait till Kel. Oh, okay.
So Kel, you're gonna
Help.
take the the corpse up top.
Yes, I'll follow Astrid as she's going up the stairs to
Okay.
the top deck.
It's gonna be a little bit cumbersome for you to get up the stairs. Would you like to try to use the hole above you?
Yeah, sure. If I can kind of just hoist the corpse up and then...
Yeah, make a
Jump up.
strength check. Okay, yeah,
That's
you
the
place
T-Rex,
you place the corpse on the hole above you, and then use your body, your head to sort of like pull yourself up and put your tail on, and then just sort of roll out of it. It's very cumbersome, but you do succeed in doing it. Yeah, with that you have some difficulty. Actually, it's not that hard because you've already smashed up with the Anki a little bit this area. But I'm gonna need you to give me another strength check to get through the cabin with the corpse in it.
Let me just change my name to T-Rex. Actually, it doesn't matter. Here you go.
You can also
Ah,
switch
should
your
not.
name to Oddish on the thing, and everything's just coming from you anyway. Okay, that doesn't work. You're kind of stuck for a second. Meanwhile, you guys are
Help.
hacking away at the a thing down here. Is that what's happening?
I think so.
I guess.
Well, it's your call.
I don't know. If everyone's going upstairs, maybe we just go upstairs and walk out.
Yeah, I
Oz
can pick up
wants
the
the hammer.
branch you got for me.
Right.
I gotta pick up my
Oz,
branch.
why do you have a hammer?
But smash.
Well, maybe we can smash something else later. That isn't the
Okay.
bottom of a ship. Yeah, you know, I'm sure there'll be games at Champions Day where you can for sure bust that bad boy out.
I smash with a big hammer.
Exactly.
Okay, you guys are moving upstairs.
Yes.
Right now, Kel is sort of stuck here with the thing in
Oh, I
his mouth.
completely forgot about Kel.
What?
Oops, I got rid of Kel, didn't I?
You
'Cause I'm
became
s-
Dino.
I'm just going to move Kel with everybody else. So he's on
Yeah.
the same thing. So right now, the bottom of the ship is filling with water.
Ronnie, do you need a hand?
Growl.
Yeah, indeed. But friendship tattoo. I can try ramming through this. It should be kind of easier since the Anki already did some structural damage, right? And they're technically the same size.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, in D&D terms, yes, but you're much taller and you're carrying
Right.
something. Okay, with everyone shoving, oh, the tendril up top. We can just say after you get this that you picked it up. Because it shouldn't be that bad. It weighs about like 35 pounds. I don't know. Anyway, it's just a little cumbersome. But anyway, Kel, why don't you make one with advantage while everyone else is greasing you up and shoving you through this hole, like Danny DeVito coming out of the couch.
Will do.
You can do
You
that
can roll
with
with
advantage.
advantage, so
18 and
double
18.
18s.
Okay. After a little bit of finagling, as the bottom of the ship begins to fill with water, you can feel the ship lurching and sinking a little bit. You guys make your way up to the top deck, where you pick up the pink tentacle, and you meet up with Astrid. I'm just gonna put you guys together in a group so I can copy paste you a little easier. So please refrain from using tokens for a bit.
Oh, don't forget
And-
Mama's floor.
Yeah, we'll just say that you guys take it on the boat. But I'll move her up, so. Okay. So yeah, you guys are
Did it.
ready to get off the boat should you want to now. Astrid is on the boat doing some first aid on herself. And you guys are able to bring the Splork with you. As soon as you get close, there's now a dinosaur holding a giant Splorker corpse. Edgar's gonna be like, "Holy Jesus! What the? Where's the
A
dinosaur come from?"
souvenir.
Yeah, that's just Ronnie. You don't recognize Ronnie? That's really messed up, man.
That's
Maybe,
racist.
all right, put that thing on. We're taking that with us.
Yeah, you have space for a T-Rex, right?
We can fly it like a flag.
I think we're gonna submerge with that thing on it. Dump the tentacle guy in the back and then turn back to normal. I don't want to deal with that giant thing on board.
But I don't wanna.
Hey, look.
Ronnie
Ronnie?
glares at Kel. No, this is Kel speaking.
Oh, sorry. I thought
You're
Ronnie was having a
RPing
T-Rex
both.
moment.
I do think
Kel?
Ronnie glares at Kel, and it's like, Kel,
Finn also
turn
glares
me
at
back
Kel.
now.
I feel like Ree would
I-
probably enjoy this power surge, but at the same time, yeah, not want to stay
Hey,
aboard a
I mean,
sinking
with-
vessel.
Ronnie
I
could
need to
just
be
trail
healed.
after us.
Yeah,
Could you
water
imagine
walking.
a
We could
pirate ship?
ride the
No.
T-Rex to shore.
Wait, can the T-Rex
Oh,
water
no.
walk? Yes,
Well, the
right?
T-Rex could water
Yeah.
walk. You guys are about
Also-
like 3 hours out.
It lasts
Kel,
for 8
Ray,
hours.
I need to be healed. I cannot do that in this form.
Yeah, I don't think a
will
T-Rex
die.
can swim for 3 hours though.
Okay, yeah, turn
Well,
them back. Kel.
Yeah. Although, could you imagine the look on a pirate's face when a dinosaur runs at them full tilt in the middle of the open fucking ocean?
See, that's what I was thinking. But fine,
Have
I'll
you-
turn Ronnie
We'll
back.
save it. We'll save it.
For
Imagine
sweeps.
just watching somebody turn into a dinosaur.
Yeah, pin it for later. Inspiration.
Just imagine the town when they see the party ride on the waves from the sunset onto a T-Rex on the land. They won't question us anymore. Also,
Mhm.
they'll really miss Mayor Ronnie.
That's how you build credibility, folks.
Oh, they already missed
Mhm,
Mayor
mhm.
Ronnie. Dude, there's too many things on this.
What? No.
Oh, this is our old map, though.
Oh, it's so naked.
It just takes
It
so
needs more
long to load.
pieces.
I did
Yeah, it was
see
taking
that
a
on
really
screen.
long time for me to load.
Yeah,
as
because
well.
there's the problem isn't if we could flatten it or whatever. The problem is it treats every individual line you draw as an individual image.
Well, you
Yeah.
know
Well,
how
you
you
just
did this?
screenshot it and then pull it into a new map.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I was saying. You're using this as a new map, right? You could just screenshot the old one and use that as the layer
I'm
instead.
totally fine with that. I'm deleting it.
Just every little thing we
What?
drew is now permanently part of the map.
I don't mind that. I like that you guys doodle on this stuff. My problem is that because my computer's been crashing so much with the video and shit, I just don't want to tax the video card
Yeah.
loading this shit in. I like that you guys doodle on it. I'm totally fine with the copy the old map and slap it on as a screenshot. I just need to. I'd need to do
Genius.
that. Let me add that to my to-do list.
Also, I guess while we're doing that, if Ronnie's back, they would really appreciate some healing. There are 3 hit points.
I can do my last cure wounds. It's not much, but it's something. 2d4 plus 4.
Well, you guys can
Can we
take a
take a short
long
rest on the boat?
rest. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can take a short rest on the boat on your way back because there's nothing
Okay,
going
cool.
on.
Does Ronnie get healing from that?
Yes.
Short rest, yeah, spending hit die.
Right, okay.
And Kelly, you can be in charge of doing that.
Yeah.
Regardless, you guys make your way back over the course of 3 hours, unless there's any other things you guys want to do. You make your way back to Jarek spawn. And that means it is now currently about 7 p.m. on Friday. Tomorrow is the Champions Day Festival.
So, are we doing this whole, Sporker? I mean, Meg, no, not that one. All the monsters are
Barnacle?
blurring in my mind. Yes. Are we doing this Barney presentation, like, right now? Or is that something we can save for
I
tomorrow?
was just about to say, we should plan that. We should prep that in advance.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, there's definitely a vibe of sailing into shore, carrying in the corpse, and doing a whole thing, but maybe if, we hire some of the sailors to string it up all dramatically and, have Kel do his little science lesson, then that's kind of a plan.
So do it in the morning?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, unless we want to get people a little drunk and then have them come outside to see it.
Do we want to use the corpse as part of Ronnie's big speech to the people on the day? Like, look, we have vanquished your greatest enemy.
Right. Yeah, that's
Well,
important.
Maybe not. We vanquished your greatest enemy, but hey, look, we fulfilled the promise that we made.
Right.
Bye, bitch.
Exactly.
And then I
can't
looked to
believe-
Ronnie.
I can't believe that fucking
The
pickle
bye
guy
bitch
died.
is the party.
truly a tragedy.
I'm like looking through. I'm just like doing some cleanup on the character notes I have, and it's like Gorgo, the pickle merchant, stomach exploded due to pickle. Oh yeah, right. Anyway, Edgar has some like tarps and stuff that you can use to cover up the Mama Splorker if you don't want to reveal it till Champions Day. So you are able to store it there or wherever else.
Yeah, I mean, we would greatly appreciate. This is Ronnie speaking. I don't know if we have a place to store this corpse right now, but if you're happy to keep it on your ship under a tarp, we would be very grateful if you could hang on to it until the day.
Yeah, all right. I mean, who wouldn't want a big stinking squid thing on their boat? But fine, whatever. You can see he's like sort of doting on Astrid, like bandaging her wounds over the long rest, almost in a fatherly way. And Astrid just sort of looks away, arms crossed the whole time, like she doesn't want the attention, but also knows she needs it because her health was so low. Anyway, you guys make it back to shore and can leave the corpse on the boat for the time being. Thankfully to you guys, the stink of a rancid fish-like thing was no surprise to the people of Jarek Spawn. So no one really pays it any mind. As you head back to the outside of the Seafarer Bazaar, you see some people shout out, "Long live Mayor Ronnie!" while some other people laugh at the shortness of Ronnie's reign. But clearly there are mixed opinions on all this. But yeah, you have the rest of the day to do whatever you would like, and otherwise you can call it for the day and just move on to the festival tomorrow when you would like.
I think the only thing that Wei wants to do is just grab Kel and make sure that the two of them rehearse this speech that Kel's going to give, talking about the anatomy of the Barnakoff, to make sure that he's got it down. I'm going to try and give him whatever advantage I can.
No, don't give me advantage, Wei. Please be up there with me. I can't do this myself.
Oh no, I'm going to be up there with you, but I want... You're not going to say a step out of line, because we're going to do this a billion times before we go to bed.
Okay, I can work with that.
Okay.
Kel, would you like me to draw you a poster of the Barnakoff so you have something to look at and point to that's not the crowd?
That would be amazing. Thank you.
Your world's
I feel
first
so supported
PowerPoint
right now.
Just a single slide.
Let you
Okay.
borrow some of my clothes again. She like playfully makes a face.
Okay. Kel, give me actually Wei, give me 3 persuasion rolls, please.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
starting strong.
Oh, natural 20. Okay. All right. So, Kel, make 3 charisma rolls.
Saves or rolls?
Rolls.
Kella.
Okay.
Bruh.
Don't
Okay.
look at me like that.
Okay. You can get advantage on those rolls.
Okay, so 3 more.
Fail. Fail.
No!
Pass.
No.
So fails on 2, and then the 13 and the 15 if we're pairing them up.
Okay. So the way it works is that overall, Kel, you're not feeling great about it. You're more nervous now having prepped. So you will have disadvantage on your charisma.
Yeah, Kel's just like, oh, what if they don't understand how, like,
Oh my
the feeding
God.
tube goes into the stomach with different chambers over here? Like,
You don't need to tell them that. You just need to remind the Firebeards that were on Horatio's ship about that time that we faced the Barnakoff, and then the little guy came up, and then you hit the little guy with the hammer, and then he dead, and then we bring him back. That's how we did it.
But that's like the most interesting part about them. Everyone wants to know.
This is Jarek Spawn. You think they care about the interesting parts? No, they just want to know how to kill things.
I like the interesting parts.
I like the interesting parts too. But not the stomach. But, audience. Our audience.
Okay. As long as you're up there with me, right?
I will be up there with you.
I mean, if they get bored, just start going on about, like, sailing stories. They love that stuff.
Okay.
Throw some in, like, superstitions or, like, gods of the sea or something. They'll be all over it.
Okay. Yeah, Finn is asleep. Audience. For some reason, I was just imagining Finn just has like a big jug of wine while this is happening, going shot for shot of wine with herself.
Shots of wine. Damn.
Okay. If that's all, you guys can get the benefits of a long rest.
Sick.
And it is the day of the festival. You guys can get some breakfast, and then at around 10 a.m. in the morning, you head over towards the center of town to participate in the festival. Before we get started in the festival, you guys want to take our break now, and then just get into it after the break?
I'm okay with that.
Any complaints?
No, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take our break now, and we'll be back at turn of the hour, and then we'll go from there. All right, be right back.
Fuck you!
Herb.
See, this doesn't seem like a horror game, but if you're a cat, it's your worst nightmare.
Wow, we all got rolled into the Katamari and now we're on a lunar family vacation. The stars sure are pretty. Ha 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 ha.
They're dead, aren't they? They're long dead. Fuck me. Get me in there! I'm gonna lose my mind. Hey, did you people just come out of the closet? Get out of here! In modern times, we probably would have rephrased this. What? Oh, I can't edge through that? I'm scared now. See you later. Boom! Chomped! Double chomped! Gar chomped. Perfect. Looks like she touched her butthole and then rubbed her face.
Jesus Christ, what an image.
Everybody want a kiss?
Why are we in turn order?
I don't know. I just want to open this.
Oh, fucking.
What? This is the indignity that they give me? Bug's beautiful, juicy rump? I didn't pay to see that. I'm just gonna jet. How am I supposed to see? Oh wait, I have Rush Jet. I don't need to see.
This is just called experimentation.
Try jumping there and see if what's down there.
Okay.
Nice. Oh. No.
Run.
What?
Run.
What do you mean?
Run.
What do you
Run.
mean? What is that? Oddish!
Run. Sounds like they're gone.
I've closed them in here with us. Is that what you wanted?
That was you. What do you mean? Hey.
Ah! Oh, that's good.
Ooh. Oh.
The fuck?
It was worth a try. It was worth. What the fuck is that?
No! What is that? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. That's bullshit. See fucking shit! Hands down the worst part of the game so far is that jump there. Crap in a cracker! Like, the first half of this world almost feels like, oh wow, they decided to make a really fun world with it. And then, like, whoever's like the sadistic guy. What the fuck? Yeah, this is where I died last time. Oh!
Did he just close the...
What the fuck? Turn that back on.
Oh, please open the door. Please open the door.
Very sorry, I thought I was opening the door, not closing it. Oh, behind you!
Oh, there's monsters.
See, if I just gotten there. Ah, no, 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 no! No! Motherfucker! We're going to say that. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit. I just fell down. I just fell my ass down on the floor. That's what happens when I read shit. Okay, we are back. And let's see if I can adjust my camera ever so slightly. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So over the night, Ronnie helps Oz learn to use the hammer a little bit. Oddish, as Ronnie, can you give us 3 charisma rolls?
Okay, no advantage, right?
Right. Okay,
It's just me.
Oz, I want you to make 3 strength rolls or athletics rolls, and the first one you get advantage on.
Strength or athletics? It's the same modifier.
Whichever you prefer. Doesn't matter. You just learn to swing that hammer.
Oh,
Okay.
all except for the last one.
So the first one, I'd like you to make a new tracker on your profile, and you gain +1 to learning hammer proficiency. So when you reach enough points, you will be able to use the hammer, no problem. Okay. So
That 3 did smush one of Ronnie's toes.
yeah, you obliterated what you thought was a cockroach, but was Ronnie's toenail. Okay. So the next day at around 10 a.m., you guys gather with the council in the center of town. They've built a small makeshift stage by the in a cleared out area by the windmill. There is a big fighting pit that they've put together for the Champions Day antics, but they're having an opening ceremony right now. As soon as you guys arrive, they invite you all to come on stage with them along with the council. It seems as though Darius from the Under Tavern is going to is sort of in charge of managing things as best he can. He greets you guys and shakes Ronnie's hands, looks to the rest of you, and is like, all right, looks like everybody's ready to get things underway. How do you guys feel?
Peachy?
Yeah,
What's the plan?
Peachy.
Setup for today is just as we planned before. We'll start things off with an opening speech from Mayor Ronnie. This can include anything you guys want to talk about. So, if at any points, I see you've got a friend here. Over to the side, there is a huge, cart or wheelbarrow that is containing the covered up Splorker and a tarp. Next to which an exhausted looking Edgar and a mildly sweaty looking Astrid are giving you the thumbs up as if they wheeled it over this morning. They're prepped to go. So basically what Darius is saying is that if at any point during Mayor Ronnie's opening thing they want to pivot to this Barnacock thing, that's your time to do it. After that, Darius will step in, and so whenever you're done talking about it, Wei and Kel, you can pass things back over to Darius. Darius will then go over the events of the day and the rules of the Fire Guard tournament. And then they'll hold the tournament and any other events you guys want to be involved in otherwise.
Can I, real quickly, to Kel, before any speeches or anything happens, just walk up and be like, so you're, really good at thinking, but sometimes you actually need to think less? So, just go break a leg, and I will give you bardic inspiration.
Oh, before you do, I'm gonna be like, that's really sweet of you, Finn, but I'm actually feeling okay. I'm not giving the speech.
What?
Yeah, I point over
Wade
to where
turns around
Wei
and
is.
gives finger guns.
I mean,
Just give me the
honestly,
signal, Kel.
that's probably better. Well, fine, then I guess
Sorry,
you
what'd
can
you say?
have
Wait,
this
I thought you
instead.
just said that, I could do a great job if I wanted to.
I did, yeah, that's still true. It's just things were changed right now for me, so. Anyway,
So, okay.
here
so
we
it's not like you
They
didn't mean
stare
what
at
you
each
said,
other.
right?
No, I meant that, Kel. I meant that. It's just, I'm not gonna. I only have so many of this type of magic. She starts putting her fingers together awkwardly.
Darius is going to step forward. All right, crowd's getting rowdy. I'm going to start things off here. You guys ready?
I'm going to go hide in the crowd and then disguise self as Kel.
Okay.
I do give way a Bardic before he does that.
And Kel, where are you going to be while he's disguising himself as you?
Probably just, is there like a backstage, like behind the curtain?
The green
Wherever the rest
room?
of the party's hanging out, really.
Everyone's sort of hanging out on stage right now, including the council.
Oh.
It's just, Darius is just going to step forward in front of everybody, so everyone's going to be sort of
That's
up there
fine.
hanging out.
Hey, wait, you're not gonna have to do any speaking, right? Like as yourself.
No, not. I think people hate me right now,
Okay, cool.
so I don't.
I'll disguise myself as Way.
Yes!
Okay, so you
Perfect,
guys
the
have effectively
switcheroo.
swapped characters. Okay, great. So Wei is slightly
then I'll-
taller. Kel is slightly shorter, but imperceptible to anybody who doesn't know them personally.
Actually, I looked at the spell. If Kel is 5'9", or it weighs 5'9", if Kel is 6'9", then I'm just Kel's size.
Yeah, but
And I
there's
can
a
I will
few.
return
shorten
back to the
myself.
stage.
There's a few millimeters. There's a little stance difference, but otherwise imperceptible. Okay, so you guys go into a back alley, switch into each other, if you know what I mean, and then you take the stage together. Everybody's up there, and Darius is going to take the stage now. Hello and all. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Champions Day. Everyone cheers. We've got a full lineup of events today, including a very special athletic tournament. We've already got plenty of signups. It's looking for it to be a very, very intense tournament, so you're going to want to watch that. But we also have a few other events that everybody in town can participate in should they like to, so you don't have to be the strongest in the world, just ready to show your stuff. Who's ready? Everyone cheers. Oh man. Okay, I think I held it back. I've just had bad allergies all week. I didn't want to sneeze mid-speech, but it's gonna happen. I can feel it. Okay. At this point, I'd like to pass things over to Mayor Ronnie. Well, former Mayor Ronnie. And some people in the crowd jeer at this, and some other cheer for Ronnie. At this point, you guys can see Thorn Velthane, the crime reporter from the Jarek Spawn Fish Wrapper, the newspaper. He's sort of in the middle of the crowd, taking notes with a slight smirk. Okay. Did I say what species Thorn is, by the way?
Wasn't he also an elf?
Yeah, I know that much. I just forgot what kind of elf I said. Because I think he is a...
Eladrin?
I thought he was a wood elf.
Oh yeah, I think he was a wood elf because I was thinking he was the ranger guy that we met in the woods.
Have you heard of the High Elves? Have you ever been to the Cloud Top District? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you haven't.
High elves? 420 was 2 months ago, man.
It's always 420 here. Okay.
Can I also really quickly give Ronnie Bardic inspiration?
Sure.
Yay.
Okay. So, at this point, Ronnie is going to step forward, speak to the crowd. Oddish, if you would take over.
Okay. I'm so prepared for this, yeah. I think Ronnie's feeling particularly nervous, but Bardic and Ronnie will guidance themselves as well.
Gotcha.
Okay. Taps the mic, feedback echoes.
There's no mic? What are you talking about?
People of Jarek Spawn. Not that long ago, we were ruled by the Firebeards. And they
Some
really...
Firebeards cheer.
Well, differences in opinion aside, I think we can all agree that those were hard times, but you, as the people, demanded that things change, and you made that happen. And under your election, I've been honored to serve as your mayor. But my tenure wasn't perfect. I gesture at the party, allowed the Barnacoth to hurt some citizens of the town, and that was unforgivable. And it was clear to us that it was our responsibility to make that right. So we did, and we'll pull the tarp off the Barnacoth, quote-unquote Barnacoth, and reveal the corpse to everyone
A
in
bunch
the
of people
stands.
shriek and scream in horror. What the hell is that?
This is the creature that was terrorizing the port, that made all of you feel so unsafe, that we let hurt innocent people.
Some guy shouts out, but the Barnacoth was big. That's small.
Well, this is just its head. You know, it was a valiant battle. The body was destroyed. This is all that we could salvage and bring for you as a trophy.
Some people in the crowd murmur. Make a persuasion roll.
Lovely. So Bardic and Guidance.
Nice.
Can I?
Oh,
15
Oh,
plus
Uh,
Bardic, D8.
I'll hang on. I'll hang on to the Bardic for now. I'll roll the Guidance D4.
Okay, 18. Some people argue about this. Then one of the Firebeards is like, I was out at sea when we faced one of those things. When you crack them open, they've got some gooey, weird stuff inside. That could very well be it. Some people murmur in approval.
He's so right. In fact, after this speech, I will be handing it off to our science expert, Kelken Bayhorn, to give you an explanation of how exactly this is indeed the head of the Barnacoth.
A few people turn to
Right.
each other. Kelkin Byhorn, I've never heard of it.
wait, does the anime glasses push-up thing
Ching.
as Kel?
And some teen girl in the audience is like, wow, Kelkin's never looked so dreamy before.
Kel as Wei weeps a little.
I should be the one sleeping with that teenager, says Kel. I knew it. You have been to the island.
But
Okay.
before I hand it
Hello,
off, I do
greetings.
have one more announcement to make. This was still a huge
Look under your
failure on our
chairs.
part.
Everybody gets a gun! Happy
Oh my
Jack's
god, no guns for anyone.
Bang, bang. The most successful Champions Day in Jarrek's Bond history. There were no survivors.
The fact remains that we allowed this to happen in the first place. So I would like to take this opportunity to formally announce that this was my last act as mayor, and effective immediately, I'm resigning and handing over power to the Council of Jarek who I'm confident will lead all of you into a brighter future.
Okay, make
Thank you
another
for letting me serve you.
persuasion roll, please. On that, some people murmur. They're not sure. You're gonna use your
Bardic.
Bardic on that?
Yeah, is it a D6 or a D8?
D8.
I think it's a D8.
Yes.
Okay, 18. Some people murmur and nod. One lady's like, "No, Mayor Ronnie, you can't leave us." The same lady who's always following you guys. And a few other people say, Ronnie made a mistake, but they made up for it. They brought us the head. All right. And the council, I don't know about. Some other people are talking, and there's some murmuring in the crowd. But at that point, Gomer from the Seafarer Bazaar is going to step forward. He's on stage with you guys in the council, and he's like, "Hey, everybody, you know me. I'm Gomer from the Seafarer Bazaar. I just wanted to say that the council isn't some strange group. We're all the people that you already know. We just work together now and make decisions democratically, just like you did when you elected Mayor Ronnie. If Mayor Ronnie wants to step down, we have to trust their leadership in that regard, as well as we did when they were in charge. I say we give this council a chance, and not just because I'm on it." A few people chuckle. In general, things seem to be going well, Cal. you get the sense that you can probably wrap things up, or not Kel, but Mayor Ronnie, former Mayor Ronnie. You can now wrap things up should you wish to, or say anything else you'd like to before passing it on to Kel Way.
No, that's everything. Once again, just thank you for letting me serve you, and we leave you in very capable hands.
Yeah. Someone from the crowd says, "You'll always be Mayor Ronnie in my heart."
Thank you, random citizen.
No problem. The random citizen takes off all their clothes and starts streaking through town. Attention! Give me attention! Oh, that's just Crazy Tony. Don't worry about him. Some guards chase after him. Every year. At this point, Ronnie, everyone's someone different right now. I'm getting confused. At this point, Ronnie is going to pass things over to the so-called science team. So, Way, you get the chance, since this is your chance to step forward. Oz is there with you too, holding up the drawing he made of the the cross-section diagram of the creature, should you need it for reference.
Mm-hmm. Way has studied Kel. Like when they first joined together as the Shahooligans, he's like studied Kel as like, okay, if I ever need like a innocent persona, I've got this. So he's like so ready, and he stands up and he's like mimicking the gestures. He's just gonna full on go for it. If he doesn't know the word, even though he heard it last night, he's just gonna make it the fuck up.
Okay, make
he's gonna go full
for general vibes, make a performance check with advantage.
Okay, performance with advantage.
Nice, 23. Okay, yeah, everyone's buying it. There's no question that you are Kel.
And yeah, I'm gonna lie my ass off now.
Okay, go ahead.
So yes, as this gentleman over here so kindly already explained, the gist of it is that really there's the head, but then there's a tiny body in the head, and then I will spend a full 3 minutes rambling about the stomach tube. And
Deception fail.
But I have the actor feat, okay. So I get advantage on the roll.
Oh, so it's a natural 20. Okay, yeah, you got both a 1 and a natural 20 on your deception check, and you got a natural 20 with a total of 32 on that roll. So yeah, you go into this incredibly detailed and somehow charismatic biological discussion, like the best school teacher anyone's ever had. You're channeling your mom a little bit in terms of, yeah, you're basically going Bill Nye meets Star Trek in that you're taking complex ideas and you're like, it's a lot like the human heart. It has different parts here, here, and here, and they each have a function. Well, the Barnacot's much the same way. And you're just like going into this way that makes learning fun. Kelken is just standing there like jaw dropped, like, I didn't know you could do it like that. He's missing all the broad strokes. That make it so interesting. But yeah, you're going on and on.
Yeah, as soon as I don't know something, I'm just making it the fuck up. So there's a lot of terms that were mislabeled.
Al.
Yeah, every once in a while, Way is like raising his finger and frowning, but he doesn't say anything.
Al is in the crowd taking notes on this too. I didn't even know they had a Splorgledy Bank.
That's where the poison comes from.
You can see the journalist in the crowd, Thorn, is taking notes on this too, and he's like trying to keep up with Way and like looking at him like, how much of this is really relevant? Way, is the crowd is really eating it up. You see Darius being like, wrap it up. We've got a full day of events. He's like
And thank you for your time. I think it's time for everyone to claps awkwardly. Punch each other now. I will take questions later.
A crowd of science enthusiasts like immediately circle you and the creature and start asking follow-up questions.
Wei dutifully provides as much misinformation as he can get away with.
Make another deception check. 30.
Damn.
In one performance, you have made more of a name for Kel in the scientific community than he has his entire life.
Genuinely, I think Kel is heartbroken on two fronts right now. One, obviously, he's more of a legend now than he's ever been of himself. But two, if these people go out and publish works on this factually incorrect information, there has never been a greater spreading of misinformation in his life.
And
that
it's all
makes him
attached
so
to
sad.
Kel's name.
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
mean, on the
god.
plus sides, no one's killing Barnakoff Fred now.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's a good thing. Someone comes up and shakes Kel's hand. He's like, I'm a visiting professor. I'd like to offer you some work. You seem to know a lot more than anyone else in this town.
I am so honored to hear that. Can we discuss it this evening? My friend Wei would like to gamble with me.
Ah, a betting man. That only makes me like you more. I'll look forward to many, many poker games with you in the future, Kel Ken Byhorn.
That sounds delightful.
At this point, Darius is going to take the stage again and say, well, that was certainly very informative and entertaining. But now I'd like to direct the people who are not participating in the Fireguard tournament to our other events. We do have a spitting contest. Whoever's phlegm flies the furthest wins. An arm wrestling contest. Let's see those biceps. And a deflection contest. Who can take the most blows from this, he pulls up a wooden staff, stick thing without, dying, I guess. Everyone in the crowd cheers. So with those events...
Oz raises his hand.
Yes, you on the stage with me.
When's the event when I get a smash thing with hammer?
He looks around and there's a guy selling watermelons nearby. It's right over there. If you like smashing stuff, I'm sure you can smash those watermelons. The watermelon guy's like, no!
Not my watermelons!
Come on, get in the spirit, guy. Maybe you could sell them double for smashing. He thinks about this and shrugs. Yeah, there's lots of stuff we could do for fun. Just remember, the main reason for this event today is that we need a new guard in this town. We've got some good old-fashioned fire guard guys that they cheer, but some of them are still loyal to Scorch. Some people boo. So we need a new governing, police force in this town that can keep things in line, but make sure we mix the new with the old. So we're not kicking out any Firebeard guys necessarily. We just want to do this new tournament to see who's the cut above the rest, let's say. Anyway, anyone participating, please join us in the center. I'll be in charge of running things. And yeah, without further ado, why don't we get this contest underway? A bunch of people clear the area, and some others join in. People going to various events, but the main event clearly is this wrestling tournament. And they've set up this sort of flat arena. It's like sort of like a dirt patch in the center, circular. So, and it's set up like a sumo ring. Basically, if you are thrown out of the ring by your opponent, you will be disqualified and your opponent will win. You can also cry uncle, basically saying that you no longer wish to compete because you're taking too much damage. At this point, Darius is going to go through the... Wait, what the hell?
If the main. What?
Oh, poopy. I thought I already set this up. I mean, I technically did, but... Give me 1 second to jam this into Chat GPT so I can make a proper tournament. I have the seeds all set up, but I just need to make the actual tournament. What were you going to say, Way?
At some point, if the main fighting is going to start, Kel is going to pull Way aside because Way really wants to gamble. And then he's gonna be like, Kel, there's a guy, he said he wanted to hire you for work, he likes gambling and poker, and he thinks you're very smart.
Oh.
And I give him thumbs up.
That's not heartbreaking at all.
Well, I was just repeating what you said last night.
No, you did a great job.
Kel, are you okay?
This tells me otherwise.
No, I'm you know, everyone thinks that's me. It's I'm doing great.
Maybe you should go, I don't know, join one of the, punching people competitions. Want some steam off?
Is it against the rules to turn into Ankylosaurus?
Probably.
Probably.
Probably not, actually.
Did you turn me into a dinosaur?
Oh, of course. I thought you'd never ask.
No. Not right now. We're still on stage. Everybody get off.
Dinosaur.
Get down.
Dinosaur and then go wrestle competition.
Can we switch back so I'm me and you're you again at the very least? Can we go into the alley and do that? I want to gamble.
Point? You're a way better me than I am.
Oh, no.
Oh, brother.
Kel, and I put my hands on him as best I can because we're both with disguised self. I'm good at you because I know you.
Okay.
Yeah. Think of him like a parrot.
Yeah.
Well, think of it this way. You now have all the attention in your corner to do whatever you want to with.
Yeah.
Like, we just gave you the attention, now you can run with it.
You're so right. And attention, I'm never gonna mess this up. This is awesome.
We love that energy.
Now turn me into a dinosaur.
Kel gives Way a hug, goes backstage to turn back into Kel.
Yeah, we switch back.
Okay. At this point, Darius is going to bring the first two contestants up. All right, we're going to start things off with a bang. First up is our own former Mayor Ronnie.
Woo!
I'm absolutely putting money down.
100% same.
Okay, how much money? Well, you gotta know who the matchup is first, really.
Oh no, I know.
I guess you do.
Yeah,
okay.
no, nothing.
All right, there's a shady customer in the crowd who's obviously taking bets, acting as a bookie. How much do you want to put down on Mayor Ronnie?
Loudly, I'm gonna say 100 gold.
Okay, so you're putting down 100 gold.
For Mayor Ronnie to win.
Math is not making this easy. What the fuck? She's like, how? Oh my god, you're knocking over the microphone! What is wrong with you?
It's her Champions Day.
Stop it! She's trying to wrestle me, though. So first up is Ronnie versus Dingle Benshaw. We all know him, so we don't need to explain.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, Dingle Benshaw is actually the human farmer and blacksmith who runs a small stall in the farmlands. I think, Wei, you interacted with him before because you were hyping up the Champions
Yeah.
Day and the Fire Guard. So you actually do know him. So you're like, oh, hopefully.
Okay, I didn't say if I knew that, maybe I wouldn't be as loud of 100 gold on Ronnie. But yeah, I
Right,
would
right.
support that though.
I put like 20 gold, you know, like a modest amount, but I'm supportive.
This is so shitty. I'm sorry, guys. I should have done this beforehand. I thought I already did, and I'm almost positive I did do this, but I didn't save it in the right place. Anyway, Ronnie versus Dingle. So the way this is going to work, Kelsens or Oz, I give up. Oddish Ash, Oddish.
Yes.
You'll be playing Ronnie, so you'll be going up with against Dingle Benshaw in a series of just basically a head-to-head wrestling contest. This won't be done in turn order. The way it'll be done is, well, you'll take turns doing your moves, but we won't do it as a formal combat. We'll just be doing it as theater of the mind. And you'll be just describing what you do to one another and then rolling to pull it off. So
Before
at this
the match,
point,
Ronnie will extend a hand and say, "May the best fighter win."
Dingle's going to take Ronnie's hand and shake it with a smile, clearly impressed that the legend of Mayor Ronnie is holds up to the truth of Mayor Ronnie. So at this point, Darius is going to be like, okay, you guys have a good, clean match, so just pull out your wrestling moves, no weapons, no spells, just pure, old-fashioned brawn versus brawn. And at that point, you guys are allowed to fight. Please roll a... just roll your dex.
Okay, just regular, not a
Actually,
save, just a regular.
You can
dex,
just
right?
roll your initiative normally.
Okay.
Let's see what it is. A 12 versus 3. Okay, so Ronnie, you will go first. You and Dingle are about, 5 feet, 10 feet away from each other, sizing each other up. Dingle goes into sort of a wrestling stance and is prepared for whatever happens next, or at least is trying to be.
Okay, I think Ronnie is trying to be careful at the moment, so they'll try and use the advantage of their reach to get some of their like long limbs around in a grapple.
Okay, so you're gonna make a grapple onto Dingle. All right, give me it's strength versus their athletics or dexterity, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so give me a strength check.
I
Okay.
forgot to toggle my name to Ash, but this is off Ronnie's sheet. Just
Sure, yeah, that's fine. That doesn't make any difference to me. All right, and he's gonna roll a straight d20. 17, he dodges out of the way. Aha! You might be strong, but I'm quick. Some people in the crowd laugh. He's gonna go after you and try to leap on top of you, pinning you down. He's gonna just roll straight athletics on this. 12. So roll dex or your athletics to combat that.
athletics for sure.
Okay, yeah, you easily grab him and sort of toss him aside. And if you'd like to, you can describe your reactions based on your rolls when you win and stuff like that. You don't have to go off what I'm saying, but you easily hold him back and aren't tackled by him. You guys are sort of locked onto each other now, not fully grappled. No one has control, but you guys both have arms on each other's shoulders.
I think Ronnie is very impressed by this guy's like fighting prowess. They're not used to someone being able to go toe to toe with them physically, and so they have the utmost respect for this guy. They will, I think, try and throw caution to the wayside for a second and like full on tackle them and try and pin them to the ground, like in a kind of chokehold almost. Not a deadly one, but a chokehold, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to try to force him to the ground.
Yes.
And if you do get him to the ground, you'll put him in a chokehold. That's the move here.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, make another strength check. Okay, yeah, you grab him.
Oh, that's a save, but it's only take away.
It
4
doesn't
from
matter
that,
if it's
but
more
yeah.
than 5. You got it. At this point, yeah, you push him to the ground and put. Are you using your hand on the throat, or are you putting your head, or how are you doing the chokehold? Like, putting your arm around his head and using your bicep
Yeah.
to crush it. Okay, gotcha.
Arm around neck. Not hard enough to actually, force the air out of his lungs, but just to like keep
Not
him
an actual
locked.
choke, but yeah, you've got
Yeah.
him to show your strength a little bit. Some people in the crowd gasp as you quickly push them down. Some farmers and perhaps Dingle's sister yell, "Don't give up, Dingle!" He's gonna try to. You got him in a grapple now, so he's gonna try to escape. So please roll strength again. You easily overpower him. You've got him. You've got him dead to rights right now. What would you like to do?
Since he's still in a chokehold, I will just talk to him in his ear. You've done well. You fought well, but you're not escaping. Yield, please.
Loudly and with the impetuousness of youth, he yells, "Never!" and keeps trying to fight you. Okay. Are you gonna do an action, or would you like to see, or were you gonna, let him
Well,
respond?
if this is wrestling, what's the kind of win condition? Is it like being pinned for a number of seconds?
No, you got to move him outside the ring. It's sumo style.
Okay.
There's a circular ring, so at this point you could try to like drag him or throw him out of the ring, or you could just try to hurt him enough, like bend his arm behind his back until he cries uncle.
No hurting. Ronnie's gonna do this the fair way. If they're both on the ground, I think Ronnie will begin to like try and roll him across the bounds, like to get his body out, throwing him almost kind of.
So you've got him by the, you're sort of kneeling, right? Because he's on the ground.
Yes.
Now.
Yeah.
So what you could do is you could grab him by the shoulder and the back and just sort of hurl him towards the edge. You guys are kind of in the center of the arena right now. So make a, I'm going to say make just a strength to lift him and toss him as best you can. Versus, we'll say versus his dexterity in this one.
Okay. Again, just a normal strength check. Not a save.
Correct. When you're, for in the purposes of this, when you're being the active party in general, it's a check. Okay, and you can't get a good reach on him, but it's still enough to toss him. You toss him about 5 feet away, and he is rolling prone on the ground. He stands up on one knee. He's clearly groggy. It takes more than that to stop a farmer. His eyes are clearly blurring. His sister's like, Dingle, maybe you should just cry uncle. Never. I'll remember your name in a bit. Die, Mayor Ronnie. He's gonna charge at you with disadvantage on a strength attack.
Okay. Ronnie doesn't particularly want to hurt this guy, so Ronnie will try and just like a sidestep, let him use his own momentum against him.
Make a dex save versus his worst of these two rolls. 19 and 1?
1.
Oof.
1.
Okay, with a natural 1, he runs straight past you, arms in front of himself like fucking Wonder Woman with the gauntlets, eyes closed, and charges immediately out of the ring. Darius watches him run away towards the watermelon cart. I guess Mayor Ronnie wins because he ran away. Dingle stops. What? No, he looks down. Dang it. Ah! He kicks some dust. His sister comes over to smack him on the back of the head.
Wade's going hog wild right now.
Yeah, the cheer squad is on point.
Oh, wait, are you guys still switched? Or did you switch back?
No, we switched back. We made sure to switch back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that can also complement or complicate things. Okay. Next up in round 2, it's Iglet Dorkin versus the Glimmering Jewel. At this point, Iglet Dorkin, who is the sort of the current leader of the Firebeards, the guy who ran against Mayor Ronnie, the lizard folk
The
guy.
Trumpy one.
Yeah, exactly. He's in charge of the Firebeards currently, and he steps forward. I'm gonna show to all of you why the Firebeards deserve to stay on top of the guards in this city. And then stepping forward is what looks to be a masked human rogue. And she steps forward in jet black attire with like a ninja mask over her head and a cloak and points at him. You deserve to be in charge of nothing. I'm gonna make you bleed. Ronnie is taking care of Dingle with like a hamster water bottle, and Dingle's like, "No, I don't want." His sister slaps him. Okay, so Glimmering Jewel and Iglet.
Can I try and like insight who the jewel lady is?
Yeah, in your heart, you think you know, but you really hope it's not who you think it is. Yeah, you know who it is.
Yeah, Wade has been celebrating, and he hears the voice, and he just stops, and his eyes are wide, and he looks at Finn, and he looks at Kel, and all the colors drain from his face. He's like, "Fuck!" And then in the tattoo, it's, "She's here. We need to leave.
Wait,
Where's my
we
money?
just
I
got
need to get out
here.
of here."
Wait, we just got here.
What are you talking about? It just started.
In a matter of minutes, Iglet is on the ground just being kidney punched over and over by the Glimmering Jewel. Iglet has a bloody
shit.
nose and he's crying, "Uncle! Uncle!" There is no quarter. And Darius has to pull the Glimmering Jewel off of Iglet. And the other Firebeards are looking around in ashamed stances as they are just like shocked by how quickly Iglet got beat up. Clearly his charismatic his speaking style is the only thing that got him into this position of power, because he's no tough guy.
A little repetitive, but I feel like I could take her. I mean, that's kind of impressive, but that guy's a
She
bum.
learned that. She learned that from our brother. She's got more.
What?
Wait,
Our? Who?
this is. Oh no.
I told you, she's here. And again, this is all tattoo.
Who is she?
You mean like her?
That is Sapphire. That is my sister.
Okay.
Your sister. You should introduce us.
She's still
No,
punching
she's not.
Iglet.
I don't know if I want to be
Didn't-
introduced.
Silently walks away to enroll in the fight.
I like her.
Oh,
She
you guys-
reminds me of my grandma.
You guys are all already enrolled. but
Oh,
you
sweet, sick.
you can try to pay
Hell yeah.
off Darius to put you guys in the same match together if you'd
I
like.
100% will use anything at my disposal.
Okay, make
Is
a
she still beating? Sorry, what?
yeah, they're two of the council are pulling, or actually two of the Firebeards are pulling the bloodied Iglet off of the ring as Glimmering Jewel still continues to punch at him, and they push her away. Then she points at Wei, like, you
Oh.
next. Finn,
Yeah, I do the thing. Me? Point? Look behind?
Wei, this is as Ronnie. Do I have your permission to pull her off of you if things go wrong?
Please do. She scares me.
Okay.
Finn, are you gonna try to persuade Darius?
Yeah.
Okay, make a say what you would like to say to persuade him.
Hey, I feel like it would just be really good content, you know, two
Content.
ladies battling it out together.
Oh,
circle of
yeah.
mud.
I get what you're saying. To get off all the pervs in town. That's smart. It's their day, too.
There's always at least one, you know, you gotta think of your audience.
Yeah, there is one, but the guards are catching him right now. The streaking guy runs back around.
Oh, well, you know, one that they know of.
Ladies
Haha.
fighting! Get back here.
That's the gist of my take.
Okay, make a persuasion with advantage.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah. He,
Let's go.
assuming you make it into, the next round, I'll make sure you fight up against her.
I mean, yeah, who could I possibly have to fight that would be that big a challenge?
Okay. Oz, in the back of your head, your feathers twitch slightly. You're not sure why.
Oh god.
Oz is still waiting for Kel to turn him into a dinosaur.
What
Just
kind of dinosaur?
staring at Kel.
What kind of dinosaur do you want to be, Oz?
Yes.
Okay then.
Um,
T-Rex sounds good.
I don't think they'll let me on the stage as a T-Rex. It has
I
to be
don't
something
think-
to let me on the stage as.
I don't think they're gonna let you on stage as a dinosaur. Period.
I don't think they're gonna have a choice.
Oz
Fair
is
enough.
also absent-mindedly still standing on stage, unbeknownst to him. He looks down. Oh. See, they already have let him on stage, Kel.
Oz hands Kel the captain's hat. Just make sure to put that on my head afterwards. It'll set the vibes.
Okay. I mean, Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus it is.
Is that a
Oz
dinosaur?
into. It's Tonka. You remember Tonka?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I'll turn Oz into an Anky.
Okay. Darius is distracted by Finn at this point, so he does not see this happen. Oh, also, Wei, you get your 100 back and you gain 50 gold off that.
Hey.
Sick.
Okay. Next up is a familiar face versus a new face. Stepping up forward is Captain Backbreaker, Marnie Keyhall. A female pirate steps forward, half orc fighter. And she steps forward and points to the crowd threateningly like a wrestling heel. Any scallywag who's going up against me is about to hit the undertow. Some people boo as if she's a bad guy. Then stepping forward against her, Darius announces, and next up, a Goliath barbarian and jeweler. It's Lonai! Lonai, the jeweler, steps forward.
My boy.
Let's go.
When I'm done with you, you'll be so bloodied that in the sunlight, you'll be sparkling like a queen! People are unsure whether to be threatened or not by this. At this point, they start going head to head, and after a few
putting
rounds
down
of
50
going
gold.
back and forth, okay, 50 gold on Lonai.
Yep.
Okay. After a couple rounds, Lonai comes out victorious and tossing Captain Backbreaker out of the ring. She like spits a little bit. Guess I need to train more. Darius helps her up. That was pretty good out there. You lasted long enough against that crazy Goliath, but looks like Lonai is the winner. Some people cheer for him. He's clearly got his
Been cheering.
Oh yeah, Way's cheering.
Way you get let's say you put down 50 on this fight, you would get 50 back as well, so you come back with you end up plus 50 on both fights. Okay. Next up in the tourney is Ira from the Under Tavern
Oh.
versus Pupsy, the Papucci. The last Papucci you guys met, besides, I guess the lady from town, right?
There's Sir Pug.
Yeah, was Pug. So, a Papucci warrior, very reminiscent of Pug, but seems like, looks like more Dachshundy than Pug based. He's a warrior dog man with a wiener dog face. He steps forward. First, we wrestle. Then we awoo!
Aww.
Aww.
The entire crowd just aww.
Ira steps
Wait,
forward.
bet for him.
Ira steps forward and does a little twirl. I'll show you why being in the Under Tavern is the only thing that matters. People's scattered applause. She looks around. Why did the dog get a better reaction than me? Charge! The Pupsy charges forward, bashing her in the chest with his stomach. She gets the wind knocked out, or I'm sorry, bashing her in the chest with his skull. She gets the wind knocked out of her and is knocked down. They go head to head for a while. Eventually, though, Ira gets the upper hand and kicks his butt out of the ring. A bunch of kids run over and start crying and hugging Pupsy to cheer him up, which he does seem to be cheered up. Oh, I love you too, kids of town. Next up is... And now, two of Mayor Ronnie's closest assets and friends go toe-to-toe in the ring. It's Oswaldian, the Bird Kid, versus Affinity, the Magician.
All of the color drains from her face.
You and Way are standing side by side.
Finn just watches as Dino Kel walks past her up to the sage.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Dino Oz, right? My name mixing up is contagious.
Yeah,
wait, so
Oz.
Oz is in Ankylosaurus mode. Everyone's like, Bird Kid, Bird Kid. They look around. Hey, where's the Bird Kid?
Is Oz able to use the message cantrip in Dino form to speak?
I don't know. Can he? Wait, because he's polymorphed, right? So he probably can.
Sorry, what was the question again? I was just
can he message while a dinosaur? I don't think he can.
No, definitely not. It's not like wild shape. You don't get to keep your class feats.
So
a normal Anky.
Also, just have to communicate through stairs.
So
has walked up onto the platform or stage or whatever it is, and is trying her very best to look as confident as possible, knowing that Sapphire is somewhere.
From the crowd, you hear the glimmering jewels point at you and go, "You! I knew it!"
You knew what?
Ankylosaurus tail is thrashing back and forth in excitement.
Hey, Oz, just, remember this is a game, right? And it's not like I'm hurting you if I'm hurting the dinosaur, right?
Wait,
Oz stares
Oz?
at Finn. You can tell he's very excited.
Listen, Oz, I have a thing I have to do, okay? You have to let me win.
Oz seems
I'll
to
make it
consider
really
this
cool.
for a moment, shakes his head.
No, Oz, you don't understand. I'll make it really cool, I promise. And I'll give you all of the seeds you want. I'll let you have 80 cats.
Kella's currently just trying to hide.
Oz shakes his head again, is like stomping his little feet like a dog wanting to play.
Darius walks up. Hey, what the hell? He was a bird kid 10 seconds ago. What's this?
Yeah, Darius, is this even legal? I mean...
Kel goes up and
Oz
says,
stares
Bird Kid
Darius
has
in the eyes like, are you going to stop me?
Bird Kid has a condition where every once in a while they turn into a dinosaur. If you disqualify them, it's
It's what?
Kel!
What?
Wait, what did you say? If you disqualify him, it's what?
It's ableism.
Okay, make a deception check.
Oh boy. Okay. I just need to make sure I have the right sheet. Okay.
Nat
deception.
20, let's go.
9.
That's mine, but yeah.
I don't.
Can I
buy
guidance
it.
myself?
I mean, you can, yeah.
11?
I don't know. It just seems like you're trying to cheat to give him an advantage. If he wants to fight, I'd say turn him back. Otherwise,
I didn't do anything.
well, who did?
No, it's fine. Finn, like, studies
Really?
herself.
You don't look
It's
like
fine,
you're
just-
strong enough to fight a dinosaur. No offense.
It's okay, just size isn't everything. You
All
still
right.
move against
Oz
them.
has a
She starts
thought,
like
looks
repeating
at Kel
things.
like the change me back sort of look.
Right now?
Oz nods.
Okay.
Darius is
Kel
oblivious to
sneezes.
this.
Kel
He
sneezes and
sneezes.
uses that as a cover.
I'm not losing my chance. I'm gonna win this.
Okay.
I'm not getting
As
disqualified.
you
Well,
are.
this is worse actually. Finn now looking at the small Oz in front of her.
Just Oz is just like legs spread apart, arms out, just like full goblin mode.
Ah!
Okay. Hey Oz, we're still friends, okay? Just
I
remember
bite.
that.
I
As,
just reluctantly put 10 gold on Finn.
10 gold. Put your bet in the chat.
Reluctantly.
He put it down when Oz was a dinosaur. He was just like,
Uh-huh.
So
Betting
as
against-
as
betting
Oz
on your friends is hard.
transforms, as Oz transforms back, the crowd cheers, seeing their beloved bird kid again. You can see the news reporter writing down, "Bird kid tries to cheat, decides not to. Could be change of heart."
It's
Oz
devastating.
yells over at the reporter if they are speaking aloud. It's called being a were dinosaur. I don't. It's embarrassing, okay?
make a deception check on the reporter. 18. Where dinosaur, more problems come from cursed child.
what the fuck is your problem, guy? Why are you
Well-
bullying this child?
Writing voice audible even across arena needs whispering lessons.
Oz will look at Darius. How much gold do I have to give you to fight this guy?
Oh shit.
Oz pulls out like 5 platinum pieces. Is this
Oh my
enough?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can fight that guy. He takes the platinum pieces.
Oz hands him a 6th one and pulls out the hammer. This isn't a problem, right?
Hey, no hammers, no cheating. All right.
Oz kind of pulls back the 6th coin. Are you sure?
Yeah, I guess it's okay. He takes the
I
coin.
mean, I'm sure he's written things about you too.
No, I'm not too famous, but he does like to shit on Eric, which is funny. But yeah, you can hit him with a hammer. Thorn looks around. What?
Thank you.
I'm a writer. I'm not a fighter.
Oz tries to get the crowd riled up like, bird kid, bird kid.
Well, gauntlet's been thrown. You're gonna have to fight the bird kid, or say uncle and forfeit and look like a chicken here in front of everyone on Champions Day. Everyone starts making
Imagine
clucking
losing
noises.
your credibility by being a chicken on Champions Day.
Everyone starts laughing and jeering at the reporter. That's the guy that hates Mayor Ronnie. You can feel the crowd turning against him. It's like, and I'm no chicken. He's just a little bird, and I'm an adult elf. So it's sure I'm of course willing to back up my words. He takes the center stage. Finn, you get the sense that you're being ignored for the time being. So you step aside.
Well, I guess Sure, bye.
At this point, he looks at the hammer. He's
I
like,
win
well,
though, right?
if the bird kid gets its weapon, I deserve one too. Someone throws him a mop. Oh yeah, thanks. That's great. Can I get something good? Someone throws a spear at him. It hits the stage behind him.
Ray
Gee,
starts
hey,
to chant for him. Thorny, thorny, thorny.
Hey, Wei, can I bet like 200 gold pieces on this fight?
Oh yeah.
You're okay. Cal, you're betting on Oz for 200?
Against the journalist.
I'll
As
match
people
you.
are betting, Oz just quietly walks up to the journalist and sort of points for him to get down so he can quietly speak with him.
Oh my god.
Okay, he leans down.
You have written lies about me and my friends. You have embarrassed us. You have made my best friend have to step down as mayor. I am going to make sure you lose this fight.
Hey.
Okay. He just sort of, once again, like the others, turns extremely pale and says, I just wrote... He's like muttering, not even trying to intimidate you, just trying to express himself. He's just like, I wrote what I thought was true. I just follow the facts. That's all. It was nothing personal.
You did what you thought was right. I'm going to do what I think is right.
He goes over and pulls the spear out of the stage and holds it shakingly. Okay. Okay. I guess. I guess we'll run this like regular combat since it's armed combat. We'll just go back and forth. All right. Oz versus Thorn Belthane in regular combat. Let's go.
Thorny, thorny.
Oz has an inspiration and 3 luck points. He is not losing this fight.
What's this battle map? Okay, yeah, this looks fine.
Theater of the mind, baby.
Not for anymore. Where's
We
my
love a
grid?
void. Yeah, it's just it's so blank. That's okay. It's like it's representative of the pit, you know?
Going up onto the fight, Ronnie's like, just remember how I taught you to hold the hammer yesterday. You're gonna do a fantastic job.
I'm going to
Wait,
make him
he's
hurt
shouting.
as much as he hurt my friends.
Go for the knees! The knees!
Or the
I-
eyes.
I don't.
I just
know if
realized
that's-
he's an elf. He is at a very dangerous height for Ozzy being short.
Oh no!
I'm trying to find somebody who I could use as Thorn.
Could you use the ranger guy?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the other
The
elf
icon?
guy.
Yeah, it's racist, but yeah, we can do that.
Perfect.
Hey, they wouldn't let Oz compete because he was a dinosaur. They're the racist ones.
True.
It's
Burn
not.
the institution.
Well, okay. Okay. He's not quite this old, but yeah, this'll work. Let me check out his sheets. See how that's doing.
Bird kid versus old man.
Yeah, he's not this old. He's a wood elf, but he's younger. Okay. Yeah, we'll just use Therabuzz attack stats right now. Okay. So, let's roll initiative.
Oz is ready.
Yeah, okay. All right, Oz, you'll go first.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say with that initiative roll, Oz doesn't even wait for him to fully be ready or to go. He's just gonna sprint up, hammer in hand, and just take a swing at him.
Okay. Because the hammer is still cumbersome for you, it's going to be a disadvantage to use it. but you will be able to use
Realize
it.
he is 5 feet away from Oz actually being able to reach him.
Well, let's not make it like that. We'll just say you start closer, because there's no reason that you wouldn't.
If
Did
we're
we get-
doing this battle map style, what's the radius of the circle that like would have to be out of the thingy?
Well, I don't think this fight is following the traditional rules, but I can make it
Oh,
for
right.
you if you would like. Because this is armed combat, but I will approximate. I don't know. Wait, that's not good.
Oz is wielding in both hands for the record, so he has a +1 to hit and +1 damage.
With disadvantage, you still get a 17.
Oh wait, is that the real
The
stat
hammer
block?
wants to hit. Yeah. You know, I made
And they're
a
angry.
from the thing you posted in chat, I made a little thing for it.
Wonderful, thank you. Is this near Oddish? Automata?
Yeah.
Sorry, is this? Yeah, it is.
Ah, that sucks. Whatever. I give up. I can't draw fucking circles to
Isn't
save
there-
my life.
Is there a circle button?
Yeah, but it's so hard to get it to like line up right. How did you do that?
There's a circle button.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I think this is the best money Oz has ever spent.
Actually, it's more like this. I think. It's just confused. Okay, so he goes to 17 to hit. That definitely does hit. Okay, roll damage.
Double-handed, so it is
+1.
it's 18 to hit.
18 to hit.
Oh my
Great.
god.
Jeez.
Okay, roll damage on him.
I don't think I made the stat block for a d12, so I'm going to roll a 12 here and just add 1.
Okay. Let's see what it is. 3 magical bludgeoning. It's 1d10.
Oh wait, no, I did. I did the 2 different things that pops up.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Nice.
So you
Yeah.
roll a 10 on that one.
Past me
Nice.
did a good job.
Yeah, let's take the higher one since it came from the actual sheet. And okay, yeah, you do 10 damage to him, hitting him in the chest with the hammer. He falls back a little bit and tries to get back up. Jeez, kid. Okay. If that's how you want to play it, fine. I can play that way too. Okay.
No, go ahead, make a swing.
All right, this is gonna say longsword because it's Therabaw's sheet, but he's gonna use the spear that he found. And he has bolty attack based off of Therabaw's sheet, which you guys wanted. He's gonna try. Natural 20. 13. Both those hit, don't they? Yeah, they do.
1 second. Would Oz have been able to set up his mage armor?
He typically does it every day, right? The question is, did Oz think he was fighting in the tournament at the beginning of the day?
Also, luck point, no d20 for you. Or nat 20.
You can make me re-roll an attack?
If
With
it is
luck?
an attack that is made against Oz, he can force... Or actually, I get to roll a d20 and choose which attack roll you take.
Wait, that's not... Wait, is that the
Also
lucky
real
feat?
That is the lucky feat. So I can make the attack roll for you and choose which one you take.
Made against you.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just reading it on the other thing. Okay, so you roll a 16,
Right.
and...
It's not a nat 20.
Okay, but it does hit. And then the... Wait, did you have mage armor or not?
If Oz would have had an opportunity to set it up, he definitely would have slapped that on.
I assume you set it up every day, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because that's how
Yeah, he
it's
probably
been.
would have put it up before he turned into a dinosaur.
Would it have persisted?
Yeah, it should. Because if it's an effect cast on you, it's external, right? So
It's not concentration, and it lasts 8 hours.
Let's just assume he always does it. Does that cost a spell slot?
Yeah, that I burn a first level slot.
Okay. So every day, we'll assume, unless you otherwise tell me that you put it on at the beginning of the day.
That's what
that
I've
would-
been doing.
Yeah, that's what we have been doing. Okay, so 16 hits. The other one does not because it's at 14 now. So this is just going to be the 4 damage. It's going to be 4 piercing damage to Oz. There, how do you like that? As he hits Oz with the spear, the crowd boos. Oh, come on! I'll just fight it back. I didn't even want to fight. All right, Oz, it's your move.
Oz narrows his eyes, prepares his stance like Ronnie showed him, and is gonna go for another swing.
Okay,
This is a good moment for him. He has
This
a lot
is-
of rage about this.
still with disadvantage though. 10 will miss. He steps back. I'm catching on to you. And is going to try to
Oh
attack.
no, you missed one swing.
Okay.
I don't know if this is cheating, but can Finn make like a sparkly in the air sign that just says Bird Kid with a heart and cast Bardic
With-
Inspiration?
With prestidigitation to distract people, and then sleight of hands Bardic on him.
Absolutely.
Okay, make a performance and a sleight of hand back to back to see if it works.
Damn
Okay.
it. That's bad for me.
The performance is just okay. It's a little bit too close to Oz to fully distract, but you do. The only one who would have been paying attention to you in this moment is Thorn, and he's currently in the fight, so he can't see
Haha.
it. So he is. So you get the Bardic off without a hitch. Okay, so he lands 1 attack for 2 slashing on Oz, or 2 piercing, I should say. And now it's Oz's turn. Head-to-head combat.
You think Oz could get away with a booming blade? Would that be cheating?
I don't think the normal rules of the combat apply anymore, simply because this isn't really part of the tournament. It's just a head-to-head brawl. So I think you could probably get away with it. And you can even ask Darius. If you do ask Darius, he would say, yeah, whatever. He's counting his platinum over and over.
For 6 copper.
I think Oz is more in a ask for forgiveness sort of a deal here. So
Yeah.
after missing the swing and taking another slash, he's going to adjust his footing, realize he didn't have it quite right, and go for a booming blade with the whirlwind hammer.
Okay, great. Okay, Nat 1 will miss. What would Booming Blade do
Well,
when I
that's
hit?
It would cause extra thunder damage, and then if he moved, he would take additional damage.
Gotcha. Okay, that one misses. He's going to go for more attacks. 1, 2, 1 hits for 3 slashing, 3 piercing damage. It's your turn again, Oz.
Hit him in the nuts!
From
Okay, I can do this.
the
I can do this.
sidelines,
You can
you
do
hear
this.
Ronnie cheer for you. Oz, take a deep breath, widen your stance, and heave with your legs, not with your back.
And hit him in the nuts!
Some in the crowd laugh.
Oz nods, adjusts his stance. It might be a little bit too wide, but he'll take it.
Make a strength save to see if you can overcome your disadvantage for this fight. Yeah, it's still not. You still don't have enough training, unfortunately. This next attack will be with disadvantage too.
Oz would like to use a luck point on this just
Sure.
to see.
Nice.
18. Okay, yes.
Nice.
Holy
For the
shit.
rest of this battle, you're going to be in such a state of just sort of like birdling rage at this guy who's been pissing you off for weeks now, or I guess in game probably a week or two. but like you for the rest of this fight, you won't have to attack with disadvantage. But when you get out of this fight, you might be like very tired as a result of it. But anyway, please roll to attack normally. Oh, nat 1 again. It's too much. You're just like overcome with these, trying to keep all the stuff in your head. You take a deep breath, but as you're doing so, your opponent makes another attack. Both miss. You guys are just deflecting each other's hits. Go again, Oz. 20, not nat, but dirty.
Oz is
Okay.
inspired by blocking 2 of his hits.
Wait, what's your +5 with? You're rolling with. What's your modifier? Oh, proficiency.
I did mark it.
You marked it as what?
I think
Sorry,
I
my
was
audio.
going off of dagger stats for to hit. Oh, no,
So I think it's
that's
strength
dex.
mod and proficiency, right?
For the
it's
purposes of
strength mod,
this
and
battle,
then I just
it's one is your strength mod and your proficiency. I would say
Yeah.
you aren't proficient in it, but for the purposes of this fight, we'll say you are because you're inspired at this moment. But both by Finn and by Ronnie, and you're just hatred for this dude. But when we remind me to look at the stats on it, I'm gonna add
I'll untick the proficient box when I need to.
Okay, gotcha.
It's okay,
oh,
Oz. With a bit more training, we'll get you proficient yet.
all right, roll damage, please. Okay, and this is the D12, right?
Two-handed, so it's actually the smaller one.
Okay, and it's +1. It's got that marked. Okay, great. So we take 7 magical bludgeoning
there's-
damage.
But Booming Blade does extra damage, right?
I didn't say Gauss was casting Blooming Blade. I would have if I remembered.
You have it on every
Oh, I
turn,
thought you did that.
or just does it persist?
It's a
persist?
cantrip. You cast it and then swing. It's your bonus
As a bonus action? Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I
Alright.
thought you already did it.
He did do it, but I don't think it
Or-
counted because it was on this turn. Is that what you're saying?
It's either a bonus action or it's an action that. Oh no, it's an action, but the action is you make a swing.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's not a persistent.
Basically, that's the
It's a
like motion
one-time-
component is swinging the weapon.
Gotcha.
14 hits and then a miss. 2 piercing to Oz. Your turn again, Oz. It's actually very close between them.
It's 2 people who are very not trained in actual like,
Yes.
physical combat,
It's
just
pretty
taking
well matched.
wild swings at each other.
And yet, it is like the most tense combat so far.
Yeah, Oz is no longer making threats. He is just intensely staring at this guy as he makes sure to get his footing right and just adjust his hammer to actually hit. This is the best practice Oz has had with an actual weapon.
The episode title should just be Oz kills him.
Okay. Oz, it's your turn to attack.
Alright, I'll actually Booming Blade on this one since I'm remembering.
Okay. 20. Okay, that'll hit. It's a dirty 20 for those listening.
And then
Okay,
I'll roll
13.
Booming Blade.
Plus Booming Blade is 5. So 18 total damage.
Just the audience hears a roar of thunder as this one makes contact.
Ooh,
Some people gasp. It's true. He truly is magical. I think this will put him in a very bad way.
Hmm.
At this point, he's going to fall to his knees and go, "Okay, Uncle, you win. You win." The crowd cheers. Darius steps forward, holding up your wing. And it looks like the Bird Kid wins again!
Ronnie runs into the stage and picks Oz up, like way above
Oz
his
seemed
head.
like he was about to take another swing before Ronnie picked him up.
He's got the hammer
Does
over
Ronnie
his
get
head.
there in time? With that wisdom throw, Oz is not respecting Uncle.
Yeah, I think Ronnie's so overcome with emotion that they pick Oz up out of delight, and Oz is like swinging in the air. I said I was done. I'm done. Thorn runs away from Oz.
Oz yells after him, use journalism to lift people up. Stop hurting my friends.
Wait, turns to the bookie.
Leave me alone.
Oz is growling. He might be foaming a little bit at the mouth.
It's okay, Oz, you did it.
You did it, Oz. Everyone's chanting
Nice
Bird
job.
Kid once again.
Glad that wasn't me.
Holy shit, Oz, you just won us a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait,
so
us a shit ton of money?
okay,
Don't
so
worry, bet 200 gold on Oz each.
Hell yes.
wait, you both did?
Okay.
Yeah, I bet 200 on my own.
Yeah, Kel did.
And then I
Wei?
joined in on the action. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you both get.
Wei also did put it in chat a while ago, so just in case.
Gotcha.
For
And I didn't
accountability. Yeah.
clarify, I just said 200 gold, so it could have sounded like we both pitched in 100, but no, I meant like 200
No, I know
each.
Kel put in 200. I wrote that down.
Wow. That's a lot. So how much did you bet on me?
Okay, the hammer is fixed. I took proficiency off.
Yep.
Okay, you both of you profit 400 on top of the 200 you put in,
Oh yeah.
because it was a 2-to-1
Hell
bet.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's get rich.
Oh
gang.
wait, I'm sorry.
I
It was 2-to-1 in Bird Kid's favor, so that means
so it's 400.
We get 300? So the 200 we put in and then a half back?
exactly. So
Okay.
you both walk away with a total of 400, not a total of 600. Because yeah, you get back the 200 you put in, and then you get 200. That's basically how your bets work. Okay. Darius steps forward and pats Bird Kid on the back. How you feeling there, champ?
I feel like I didn't win. He still ran away with both of his legs intact.
The crowd laughs. That's just the spirit of bloodshed we love here on Champions Day. Isn't it, folks? Everyone cheers happily. Well, I'm glad you still got that bloodthirst in your mouth, because guess what? Now it's time for your big battle against Finn.
Oz turns around to Finn, like blood splattered on his hammer, maybe a little bit on his face. You want to go,
Right.
Finn?
But no,
No,
so
no
there's no
hammers
weapons
on this
allowed,
next
right?
one. Right. Back
Yeah,
to the
Ronnie will
rules.
gently pluck the hammer out of Oz's wings.
Oz's hands are still in the position like they're holding it, and they just slowly drop. Oz is still on a lot of adrenaline right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oz,
Fine.
remember,
This is fine.
it is our friend.
Yeah.
Oz just nods, just a little bit too vigorously.
Fine. I got this. She turns to like Kellen Way reassuringly, while sweating.
I can heal you after.
From the crowd,
No, I think I
little
got
Kev
this.
is gonna cheer for Oz, by the way.
Oz, how down are you on health?
Oz is fine.
Okay, well,
For a battle with Finn,
Oz is 11 down. He's 27 out of 38. He'll be fine.
11 down. Okay, I'm gonna whatchamacallit, 10 Goodberry, because I have that. Pop up
You're
10
gonna what?
berries,
Sorry.
take 10 healing. Goodberry.
oh, gotcha. That's for the birds.
Yeah, I'm giving it to the bird. 10 healing.
Oh yeah.
Oz seems a little bit less feral. Ooh, snacks.
There you go.
Angry. Good call, Kel.
Thanks, Gil.
Just in the interest of fairness, you know.
It's okay. I
How
have an
many
idea.
did you give him? I missed that.
I'll All 10. All 10, so it's 10 healing.
Okay. Wait, how many did you make?
The
Okay.
blood splattered, but he seems much less. You know, the feathers are no longer all like sticking out.
Less immediate violence is going to happen to Finn.
Okay, you guys roll initiative while I check what Goodberry does.
Oh, Goodberry spawns 10 berries. Each gives a hit point.
Oh,
So,
so you
yeah.
can do it
Lots.
multiple times a day, but it casts a spell slot each time.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. That's what I want to make sure. Okay.
Oh, man.
So Oz,
What a
you are
time to roll.
first. Yeah, a classic rogue 5 on initiative.
A classic
Uh,
not one.
Oh, God. Okay, so it is now Oz versus Finn, the match we've all been waiting for, I guess. Oz, you're first to act. Your goal is to either make Finn cry uncle or throw Finn out of the ring.
Make Finn cry. Got it.
Oz, no.
Mhm.
He's sharpening some knives.
Oz is just, headbutt, arms out, head forward, so he makes sure he doesn't accidentally stab her with his beak, and is just going to rush at Finn.
Okay. I guess roll a roll strength versus her AC.
Or I would like to try to dodge out of the way if possible,
Whoa.
but
Sorry, what did you say?
I would love to try to dodge out of the way if possible.
Okay, yeah, you can roll
Illegal.
a dex save against it.
Okay.
Oz has a 0 modifier to strength, so.
Roll 20. Today's not the day.
Okay,
I
you're good.
mean,
Oz runs forward and just like the farmer from the first round runs directly out of the ring.
I'm gonna say Oz runs in the direction that the journalist went and just keeps going. Yeah.
What?
In the distance, the journalist is like shakily enjoying like a mug of tea and sees Oz coming, shrieks, throws it in the air, and just runs off in the distance with Oz chasing after him.
He could just barely hear it first, but as he's sitting there sipping his tea, he can just hear Oz's yell get louder and louder as he starts to hear footprints heading towards him.
I guess with that, the bird kid is disqualified. People murmur in the crowd.
Huh.
Little Kev cheers. He's going to kill the journalist. He really is family. Everyone cheers for him. So I guess the winner is Miss Affinity. He holds up your hands.
This feels wrong, but thanks.
Okay, how much do I get from my bet earlier with 10 gold?
How much gold did you say?
Okay.
My reluctant
Okay.
10 gold, how much does it turn into?
100 gold, I guess. So you can make out
the
with
odds were
110
10.
gold.
Wow.
10 to 1. 10 to 1.
Really
What
thought
the
Oz was gonna
fuck?
win that. There are a lot of very sad people.
Oh,
Someone
yeah, a
is
lot of
very
people
rich
lose
right
money.
now.
Yeah,
Y'all
especially after
underestimated
that last
me.
fight. They're like, you can't lose.
Yeah. Dad was like, you just won me a shit ton of money, thank you.
Don't talk to me right now.
Okay, I'm just updating the brackets now. So that means I have to change things because Finn decided.
I've done the least here, I want to point out. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, but you paid Darius, so I have to change that. Okay, so next up is Usei Nadikwe, the orcish bouncer outside Yoho Chateau, who steps forward and nods towards Ronnie and says, "This is for Mayor Ronnie, always the mayor of my heart." People start laughing at him. He blushes and grunts. Versus the amazing Motortron. Everyone looks around with confused.
What?
Grim Ironclad, the gnomish guy from the Under Tavern,
Oh my
steps
God.
forward and he says, "Behold, my robotic guardsman! Who needs guards made of flesh, which can be rent and break when you have this machine? Well, which can also be rent and broken. But that's not important! It's a cool machine!" Some people scattered applause. The robot steps forward. It has 3 legs, and that its torso seems to be able to rotate. It's holding a sword and shield. It seems to move slowly, but it also has the power to spin around and use a sword. It steps forward and says, "I will eat you." I shouldn't be able to say that. Or eat anything. It turns to Grim. Yum, yum, yum. Its teeth clang together. Okay. I guess that's what's happening now. Okay. Motortron, please put down your weapons and step forward. As you wish, delicious morsel. It steps forward towards Usei. Over the course of an extremely difficult round, Usei at first is able to outspeed it, so it can't really hit. But the thing is so heavy, he's having trouble dragging it out of the arena. So after a while, he just gets so exhausted that it slowly tosses him out of the arena, and Motortron wins. Damn it! Mayor Ronnie, don't watch this part!
It's okay, Usei.
I imagine Ronnie is like eating a turkey leg and like, huh? Let's not paying attention.
Ronnie's only half paying attention because the other half of their attention is diverted to making sure Oz doesn't actually murder that journalist.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, Oz is long gone out the door. He's chasing the journalist through the
Yeah, they're
town
still
right
chasing. Right now, I'm imagining Thorn is like 2 stories up, hanging on a flagpole, and Oz is just standing below, menacingly swinging the hammer, waiting.
Oz is just like bouncing on his feet, barking at him from the bottom.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Wei, another member of Mayor Ronnie's team, former campaign manager to some acclaim, I guess.
Yeah, Wei will he'll come onto the stage and he'll do a lot of bows, a lot of long kisses to the crowd. Ever the showboat.
Like a face or a heel, though. That's what really. Are you doing it? Are you doing it charmingly, or are you doing it to enrage the crowd's anger at you?
Okay, how do they react to me at first when my name is announced?
It's sort of like scattered applause. They don't really know you that well. They read what was said in the paper about you, so they're not really sure.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna be charming.
This music is playing as Wei is walking out.
Sus.
Okay. So, Wei, you step forward, and going up against Wei is the strongest fighter from the fight pits. It's Little Kev. Little Kev steps
God.
forward.
Holy
My
shit.
brother might not be here to see this, but I'll make sure he's proud of me. He looks at you with a glint in his eye.
Yeah, Wei's just tattoos to Finn, please make sure that I have all my teeth after this.
Sorry, I can only promise you 10 gold worth of healing.
Okay. Let the fight begin. Little Kev is going to run forward and let's both get our initiatives going first. Okay, Wei, you are first to act.
Sick. Yeah, I think I don't watch enough wrestling. I want to use acrobatics. I want to see if I can You know what? No, I'm gonna do like a Matador thing. I'm gonna like try and antagonize him to try and come get me, and then I'm gonna sidestep out of the way.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so
I don't want to get hit.
make a deception check and then a dexterity save. Nat 1 on deception. What are you lying to him to get his attention? That does not go well.
Yeah, I think he like goes to like hit on his chest, like, yeah, I'm a big strong guy. He's kind of like trying to like speak Little Kev's language, but yeah, he's not. He's 5'9". He's a human.
Yeah,
one of the weakest members of the Sahula Guild.
The Little Kev is just going to cross his arms and stare at you. As you spin out of the way, anticipating him to nothing. What a clown, he says. I'm just gonna break your jaw. He steps forward. Once you can't move
who are you
anymore, it'll be
rooting
easier
for?
to throw you out of the ring.
Solid logic.
He turns to Darius. Hey, is breath weapon legal? Because it's natural. He's like, is it magic? Sort of, but every Dragonborn has one. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, make a wait, what color is...
Can I try to snipe a Bardic away as well?
Yeah, okay, sleight of hand.
Cool.
Hey, no interfering! He catches the Bardic out of the air and stomps on it.
What?
That's the thing.
Oh no! I must have sneezed. I'm so sorry.
I'll be watching you, little lady. Wait, what color is Big Kev?
I imagine him as
Is it
a
blue or green?
a turquoise.
He's red, according to his art, anyway. Well, he's got like a
Oh,
red
cool,
chest
fire.
and blue background. He looks red to me. Okay, so he's just gonna do, please make a dex save way. 18. Okay. He's gonna breathe fire on you for... what is that? 9 damage? 9 fire damage?
Oh my god.
How do you feel?
Hold
Ready
on.
to give up yet?
We're fucking wrestling.
Yeah, I'll wrestle a corpse. I've done it before.
Oh my god.
Wait, so I'm taking 19, or am I taking half of that?
You're taking half that because you made the save. You're taking 8.
Okay, so that's 9.
He turns to Darius. DM, I want to use my action surge. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Kel starts yelling, rigged.
Rigged.
He's gonna run forward and try to tackle you, Wei. So it's gonna be his strength versus your athletics or acrobatics to get away. Okay, so just try to beat
Definitely
this
acrobatics.
22.
Okay.
15. Okay, no. He's got you. He grapples you now. And he is going, as a bonus action, he's going to try to shove you to the ground. So we're going to make another strength versus acrobatics here. 17 to beat. 17 meets it, beats it. Okay, he's got you grappled,
God.
but you're standing up. It's your move.
Yeah, I think what's going on is, Wei, having watched Sapphire pull Axel's kidney punch, knows what's coming. He's being, like, forced to the ground, but again, it's very familiar, so he knows what to do to kind of counter it. Is there any way I can, like, flip him over me closer to the edge?
You don't have control of the battlefield right now because he is grappling you.
Okay.
Your best bets are to do something with your legs or try to strike him with your arms or break out of the ground.
I think I want to stay in the grapple. I think I want to go for his leg.
His legs? Okay, are you
Yeah.
trying to like kick at his legs, or are you trying to like sweep him off his feet?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to go for more of a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu thing. Really, I'm just trying to use my acrobatics every time, but I'm trying to like use his strength and his momentum against him.
You guys are stationary right now, so you can't do that since he's not charging you anymore. It'll be
Okay.
The only thing that you could potentially do, and this would be extremely difficult to do. Actually, I don't think you could do this unless you try to grapple him back. Is to sort of like pitch back and kick him in the stomach to throw him over you. You know what I mean? But
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that.
okay. So try to grapple him back by doing your strength versus his just a normal grapple test. Versus his athletics, I guess. 22. No, he's not having it. He shakes you off easily, but he's still got you in his arms. He's going to try to toss you. Actually, what he's going to do is he's going to just try to physically push you towards the edge of the ring. And he's just going to do another... he's going to do an athletics versus... your whichever you'd like to do. 19
Definitely
to beat.
acrobatics.
13. All right, he pushes you back 10 feet. If he gets another push like this on you, you're going to be outside the ring. It's your move. This is it. Time to make some big moves.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm getting serious now, so kind of hunker myself a little bit low, and I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna try the thing I did earlier, except without the big feint. I'm just gonna be like reactive and try and redirect his movement. He's got to come to me.
You're still locked up. He's still got you.
Oh, we're still locked up?
Yeah, he's got his arms on your shoulders, and he is slowly pushing you backwards.
Okay. Is there any way I can like wriggle out of the grapple and grapple him myself?
Yeah, I mean, you can try to make an escape the grapple by doing just your athletics or dexterity versus his strength.
Anything to use my +3 to my 0, please? Is dex or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, you can do.
I would like that, please. God damn it, Dice.
10.
Oh my gosh, Dice.
Okay. He's going to use his strength. 23. He's still got you. And he's ready to push you back further. He's going to do athletics versus your acrobatics. Ooh, 12. A rare low roll. He's getting overconfident. He loses his grip slightly. This is your chance to break out of it. 19. You, just as you're about to be shoved out of the way, you dodge to the side. You guys are both on the edge of it right now, sort of side by side. Since his move faltered, it's yours to take it. What would you like to do?
So can you describe to me how I kind of broke out of it? Trying to figure out.
Yeah, you sort of you were he's got his hands on your shoulders, right? You guys are staring face to face. As he's shoving you to give you a little extra oomph, he loses his momentum a little bit, and you just sort of sidestep as he takes a step forward. So now you guys are side by side, one of you facing towards the center, he's facing outwards towards the edge of the ring.
I want to push him, but I know I'm never going to win with strength. Is there a way I can trip him so I can use acrobatics to get him out?
Yeah, I mean, you could try to sweep kick his legs and hope he falls forward. You could try to like jump kick at his back to try to kick him out of the ring.
I want to jump kick.
Okay, so what you're going to try to do is jump in the air and hit him with the back of your leg so that he stumbles forward. He's gonna contest this with his own strength save, and actually no, he's gonna contest it with his con save because he has to have enough physical core strength to be able to withstand this. All right, so please make. Oh, is that your acrobatics there? There it is.
Yeah, that's 17.
Okay, 17. Okay, this is gonna be his con roll. 17. Okay, he takes it and stumbles
Oh
a
my
little,
god.
but he is not kicked out of the ring. He turns and attempts to grab you once again. Ooh, only a 13. Ow, yeah, don't bite.
Love to see it.
14.
Nice.
Okay, you easily dodge out of the way. You guys are still near the edge, but you're facing each other now. Hear me out. Play with this.
Affinity just yells, "Push him!"
All right, what would you like to do, Wei?
Yeah, I want to grapple him.
Okay. Make a. You got to use strength to make a grapple.
Oh, I have to use strength. Okay,
Glad
thank you.
for that.
Yeah, thank fuck.
Ah,
All right,
god.
13 versus his athletics, right? 26. He breaks out of that easily.
Oh no.
He's gonna try to shove you clean out by just like hitting you on the side with a punch and try to punch you out that way. 11.
Oh yeah.
So that will make a what do you call it? Make a dex save. You easily dodge out of the
my
way.
god.
Now you're standing behind him, and his back is to you. He's facing outside the arena. With one good hit, you should be able to shove him out.
Yeah, I want to drop kick him.
Let's go.
Do you mean jump kick him to try to kick him out? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay, you
Yeah.
jump kick him, and he's gonna have to contest this with his strength. His con save. 9. Okay, he
Hell
goes
yes.
flying with one kick to the back. You've knocked him out of the ring. The crowd is
Yeah.
gasping. You couldn't win on sheer strength, but you definitely wriggled your way to victory and strategically won. A win is a win. You are the victor. Darius comes over and holds your hand high. Big Kev turns, looks down, is dumbfounded. He didn't think he could lose. He's shocked and looks at you. And he crosses his arms and smirks. I'm starting to see what my brother sees in you. Good round. He reaches out a hand to you to shake hands.
Oh, yeah, I take it immediately, and I'm like, God damn, dude, you almost knocked a tooth out of me.
He starts laughing. You're welcome at the fight pits anytime. You're one wriggly motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna call you Worm Boy.
Please
Oh.
do not. I don't want to be associated with this.
Worm Boy! Worm Boy! Everyone starts cheering. Well, looks like Wei, or as he likes to call himself, Worm Boy, has won yet again. Wei is the winner of this round. All right.
By the skin of his teeth.
And now, what I've been told is a grudge match. These two were once lovers, but now they're fighters, and they hate each other more than anyone. Bringing to the front of the ring, it's Kelkan.
Wait, what?
Kel looks confused as everyone cheers for him. Yeah, science lectures, the bunch of nerds say. And now, his once flame and now burning with the flames of vengeance, it's Ali Sin! Ali steps forward. She starts blowing kisses to the crowds as they jeer. She starts flipping them off and like doing little annoying little dances.
my God.
Chungo is toweling her down, giving her a water bottle. As you're staring at her with dismay, she whispers to you, "I told him all about her backstory. Makes for a better fight, right?" She waits.
There is
at you.
no backstory.
Oh, honey, I miss you. Won't you come back to me? She kisses you on the lips.
Ah. Consent is sexy.
if that's how you're going to be, then I guess I'll just have to rip your heart out and keep it in a jar by me bed. Everyone's like, ooh. All right, Kel.
Kel gulps.
I'm dead.
All right, Kel. Roll your initiative, please.
Lovely. I think he's so caught
Wow.
off guard by the entire development.
All right, Allie's gonna go first. It is just going to try to grab you and pin you down. 17, not a bad roll for her. All right, make athletics or
Kel.
acrobatics to get away.
Definitely acrobatics.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
hell
easily
yeah.
dodge out of the way. Oh, a feisty one. Boy,
The
this is
power of
reminding me of that
discomfort.
time back in Ruby's bod.
I've never been to Ruby's board.
Oh yeah, you were drunk that night. She starts making a drinking gesture. Glug glug glug. Could barely get it up.
I think Kel is just so panicked that if it's his turn, he's just gonna madly like swing at her.
Okay, you're gonna try to punch her. Okay, make a strength versus her acrobatics.
Okay.
23. Oh,
Fuck.
you dare lay
Oh.
hands on a woman? Ew, he's that kind. Well, I guess you boys in Jarek Spawn are all like that, aren't you? Boo!
You're freaking me out, man.
Oh, he's blushing. I thought we found his weakness. Being honest about his feelings. She bats her eyes at you. Okay, she's just gonna try to, like, leap on top of you. 17.
Contested by acrobatics again.
13. Okay, she just leaps on top of you. You're currently holding her and she's straddling you. Like, basically, she's hugging you. And she
Safe
and her
word.
legs are wrapped
Cucumber.
around you.
Cucumber.
Oh, babe, can't we get back together? Chungo's dying with laughter.
So is
So-
Finn.
I'm grappled right now, right?
Yes.
I am going to try running away to the edge of the ring and then just falling over backwards. I don't care if it gets me eliminated too.
Okay. All right. Make a. You're grappled, so your speed is lowered. So try to make a. Just try to make a dexterity, pure dex roll with disadvantage. Okay, you can make it a few steps, but she's got you locked up tight. Oh no, you don't. She's gonna try to scramble up, up your body basically, and then while standing on your shoulders, she's going to step forward a bit and then try to kick you in the shoulders backwards.
Okay.
She's doing it very clumsily. You're gonna have to contest this with your athletics or acrobatics.
hell
She
yeah.
steps forward, you easily step away from her, and she lands face flat on the ground. Everyone starts laughing. Hi, that's not fair. You dare treat your former lover like that?
Does anyone in the crowd have earplugs? No?
Or butt plugs like you like, Kelken.
Oh my god.
She blows a kiss to the crowd.
If she's lying on the ground, Kel will straight just try and pick her up and carry her to the edge. But before that, he's like, "Do I have your consent to pick you up?"
But I thought you liked playing where we didn't have consent. You said it made it spicier. She holds
my
her
God.
finger to her mouth innocently.
Kel's about to. Yeah, I was gonna with a lower than a 10. He was just gonna say "unk" right there to whatever the fuck this is.
Instead, the rage towards her horrible improv skills is taking you out. All right, do a strength or athletics just to pick her up.
It doesn't matter. They're both -1.
Okay, 18
Oh.
is a good one. She's gonna try to wriggle out with a 6. Okay, you've got her. You're just basically picking her up over your shoulder at this point. Oh, that's not
Um,
fair. She's gonna try to punch you in the back of the head.
Okay.
While
Oh my
you're
god,
here.
girl.
15. Let's see if give me a con save on this one. Okay, yeah, you've got no problem with this. You've been pecked to death by those birds recently. You'll be fine. So now you're
He has
just
a very
carrying
thick skull.
you're carrying her forward towards the edge of the thing. You recognize at this point you could probably just toss her off with a good athletics roll.
I'm going to play it safe. I'm just gonna walk up to the edge. I'm not gonna try throwing her. I'm just gonna like place her down outside the ring. I don't trust my ability to throw.
Okay, this is an easy roll to make. So she's going to fight like hell with her dexterity to try to get out of it. Just roll a basic athletics for the throw. Okay, yeah, you're good that you didn't throw. Because yeah, you're just able to place her outside basically as best you can, but she's gonna try to fight back. 21. Okay, she scrambles. She scrambles. She basically gives you a wedgie because she wriggles out of your grip so that she is upside down with her face towards your butt and is pulling herself towards the ground by your pants, pulling them up, and then writhes to the back. And while you are facing away, she's going to try to do what Wei did that she just learned how to do from him, and is going to try to kick you in the back out of the ring with a 13. Contest that, please.
Would this still be a strength? Because I'm trying to con because I'm trying to stay my ground.
This should be a
or-
con save based on what we... Oh, nice. Okay, so with a con
Oh.
save, you keep your ground and turn around to face her. She gives, like, a nervous smile and puts on some glasses. You wouldn't hit a girl with glasses, would you?
She's right. Kel wouldn't hit a girl with glasses.
They could shatter
Grab
the
her by
glasses.
the braids!
Oh, that's Kel will grab her gently by the clothes, not the braids.
The hair!
Okay, so
Go
you grab
for
her
the
boobs,
hair!
is what I'm hearing.
My god.
Oh my
Kel.
god. And try and just like slide her out of the stage.
Hit her with the
He's really
glasses.
getting in his own way here.
Yeah, yeah. She's being a total shit, and you're like, must be polite. But it's okay. Okay, so you're gonna try to... Okay, just make a athletics to slide her out of the arena. 4, okay. She's gonna combat that with acrobatics. 6, barely, but she rolls away. We're both still within sort of like 5 feet away from the edge of the arena. But yeah, it's still going. She's going to, while still on the ground, try to kick you in the knee. So try to make a dex save to try to avoid this.
Deck save.
Okay, you don't.
Ooh.
She kicks you in the shin, and you go down on one knee. You're currently crouched at this point. But she's also laying down in front of you.
This isn't what it looks like. He's on one knee in front of her.
It was like a woo woo.
Babe, you're proposing? I knew it! She embraces you before you can say anything. Yes! 1,000 times yes!
I think Kel is starting to see red. He's going to push her, like actually push her.
Okay, your back is to the edge of the ring, and her
Yeah,
back is to the
grab her
center.
and
If you push
throw
her,
back
she'll
over
go.
your shoulders.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
that was a good tactic.
Yeah, I will do that. I'll try and like hoist her over my shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeet
worked
her
last
over
time.
your shoulders.
As you do so, she embraces you as if playing along with the bit still. Oh, look, he's honeymoon carrying me all the way back to our apartment in the sewers.
Yeah, honey, you just have to hop up into my arms.
She does happily.
Yes.
Oh, babe. She starts peppering your cheek with kisses, leaving lots of annoying red lipstick everywhere. You've
Yeah,
made
Kel
me the
makes as if
happiest
he's gonna
time.
like walk off, but still just try and drop her outside of the goddamn arena.
Okay, make a deception check.
Oh yeah, no, he's so good at these. Deception.
The best.
3. She sees what you're going to do, and while she's right there in your arms, she's going to like bite aggressively at your ear, like she's gonna bite it off Tyson style.
Ah,
Okay, she's just gonna make. I'm gonna make a weapon attack. Okay.
that
I'll
meets my
make.
AC.
Well, make a dex save since we're out of regular combat to try to get out of it. 13. Okay, so she bites at your ear, giving you five stabbing or slashing damage with your ear. Your ear is now bleeding. Nothing like a little fun in the sack without a bit of bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? She winks at you, still in
okay,
your arms.
Kel's pissed. He's still wearing all the clothes that like we had generally in combat, right?
What a question. I mean, I assume you're wearing clothes. Yeah.
Okay. He still has his shifter's hide on, so he's just gonna fuck.
Oh.
Can I
Wait,
toggle
what?
non-lethal damage on? You gave me an item
I
that
know
lets
what
me make a
shifter's
melee
hide is.
attack. Yeah.
Oh, using one of your wild shape forms. An attack
Yeah.
from one of your wild shape forms. Okay. So wait, you're gonna grow an anky tail?
Well, if I'm not growing a tail, I guess he's like putting his hands together and like clenching them to make a club, you know, like a tail would, and just whipping that at her.
Wait, let me.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Kel's going to kill a man.
the way I
I'm
think.
making sure non-lethal damage is enabled.
Okay. Because this is a natural 20 and you're hitting her with your ass, I'm gonna say you basically put her down, take her hands in yours, and sincerely, with a look, she can tell now that you're getting serious because you look really angry. You're just gonna hip check her and she's gonna fly out of the arena. She lands on top of Chungo in a big pile looking dazed. Honey, you betrayed me! I'll never forgive you! Whoa! And she runs off fake crying into the streets. Daria steps forward, taking your hand, and the winner is Kel. Unlucky in love, but lucky in bloodshed. Everyone cheers. An old man turns to his wife in the crowd. That's the first I've ever heard of him. But he reminds me of me and you when we were young. They smooch
Oh my
tenderly.
god.
Kel just immediately runs away.
Hey, wait! You made it to the other round! Oh, jeez. Well, that does it for round one. Why don't we take a 5-minute break and then we'll meet back for the next round of the quarterfinals. And with that, I think we're at the end of our time anyway. So the matchups for next week are going to be Finn versus the Glimmering Jewel in round one of the quarterfinal. Match 2 is Lonai versus Ira. Match 3 is Motortron the robot versus Way.
Oh god.
And round
Yes!
round 4 is Ronnie
Oh my
versus
God.
Kel.
Oh
The-
fuck me.
The battle
Damn.
we've all been
This is
longing to
great.
see.
This couldn't have gone better.
Wait, what about Cassia Morn? Did she go?
What?
There was a name that you gave me a couple sessions ago. She was the pirate lady, or she was a sailor of some kind, and it was her and Dingle that I had recruited.
Oh, that's right, Thassia. Thassia is there, and
She's just vibing. She's just betting.
yeah, exactly. She's not. She has signed up to be part of the guard, but is actually doing the what do you call it? The arm wrestling contest right now, and is cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna make a mental note to introduce her to Astrid.
Hey.
Okay. Well, with that, we're going to wrap things up for right now and be back next time. Thank you guys so much for being here. That was really fun. I want to see Hey Surreal because she's doing some Mario Kart on Switch. So let's raid out over there. And yeah, thank you guys very much for that one. That was fun. We got out of the ghost ship finally. And now we're good to go. We'll be back next time, and hopefully Ree will be here with us. I believe that she will to play Ronnie. But good job playing Ronnie and managing music and doing everything else today, Kel. And it was a Kel-heavy episode, so you
Yeah.
had a lot to do, so I appreciate that. And great job, everybody else. The Oz versus Thorn fight was very funny. And there's a lot of really funny stuff that has happened today. So this is a fun episode. All right.
A good session.
We'll be heading out now. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Hi.
Okay. Setting it out now.
What an incredible time.
That was so much fun.
I
I made
love